right, good morning, everyone. We are live. Let's get going. I am with Travis. Buenos dias. So let's get going, everybody. 10K XFA yesterday on the crazy day. So I took a 50K combine, paid $49, passed in 2 or 3 days. I'll show you that later on, step by step. We'll do a segment just for that. Topstep, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And we'll look at the XFA. So let's get going. It's a tough day this morning. We are digesting the reaction of the tariff. Good morning, Patty. Let me know who's in the room. And if there's not a lot of people, we can all go and focus privately in our trading. Travis.
Good morning.
Let me know if we are good.
Yep, everything's good on my end.
Something is weird here. Hold on 1 second. Why do I have the rule of third at the top? Yeah. And why do I have the rule of third here? That did not make sense. Okay. So this morning, let's look at the big picture, the 4 hours. It is possible that we are going to retest. So let me take the brush. It is possible we went like this. See, we went down, but we might retest this area this morning, and then we might go, which is the bottom of the box and also the institutional zone. So it's a difficult morning. You need to be careful. It chops a lot right now. So we are going to look at entry long around 18,470, 18,470, and that, yeah. Ideally, I would like here this 18.5. I'll be a much better entry this morning. Okay. I don't need the volume indicator on that chart. What else? Do you see anything else, Travis, right now that you're looking at? Big picture on the 4 hours.
On the NASDAQ, on the NQ, what I'm looking at least, I agree with you on the bottom side, looking for that 18.5, 18,450 area, bottom of our probability calculator in our institutional red dash. On the top side, I'm looking at this 19,200 area. There was a late spike yesterday. We broke through made a new high in the last 30 minutes of the session. The old high was just above 200. So that will be a significant area of resistance if we get back up to it. So that's what I'm looking at, 19.2 to 18.5, essentially.
Okay. So we're going to put a little bit of, let me see. Okay, this is the all-time trend line. I want to keep an eye from the top here, something like this. Okay, because if you look at the market, we still are respecting the lower high, everybody. So what I think we are going to do is go back from the top of the calculator, slam to the bottom of the calculator on the middle at the open, and then reconstruct sideways, sideways, boom, trend line test, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Test of that trend line since 22,000, and then we break. And that's how I'm going to play the NQ. So if you play that 18,900 this morning to the 18,500, I would play it very, very cautiously with 1 and 2 micros, and then look for some support around that 18.4, 18.5. Sideways, we retest that trend line, okay? Because that trend line is very, very real. It still exists, okay? Now, later on, we'll do a segment, right? on how yesterday in one day, you can see I did $9,000 into the XFA, the Express account. So this is really cool. This is a really interesting fate, and we'll look step by step. I paid $49, past the 50K combine in 2 to 3 days. And in one day yesterday with the crazy day, I traded micro, a lot of micros, using the probability power indicator, and did $9,000. So I have a funded account in one day that is a 50K account that has a buffer now 2 times the size of a 150K account of 4,500. See, so they completed in the XFA 1 and $9,000. So we'll do a segment on that. That was an incredible day. Obviously that was not an usual day, but I didn't use the full NQ. I used the micros to reach that $9,000 in the funded account in one day. I need 5 winning days to get a payout. So I got 1. I have 4 to go. Right, so 4 more winning days, and then we'll be able to get a payout. And I can get a payout of 50% of that, but obviously I don't know, I was talking to Travis, I might just take payout above the 10, 15K, maybe half of the money I make above that, because I want to continue building this account, because eventually they can send you to a live account. And knock on wood, I would be able to do 30 days and have access to all the things. So this is the stuff that I'm not crazy about. Topstep is the 30-day rule, and we'll talk about that later on, step by step. But now we are going to focus on the trading, guys, live, and we'll come back into the room. Did you get a link for the room this morning, Travis? Oh no.
I didn't even look.
It was not supposed to have a room this morning.
I probably did. Well, I think it was. Yeah, I did.
There was a room link for this morning?
Yep, there was.
Oh, maybe I should tell the guys then on Zoom. Why has he done both? Makes no sense. Let me open the Zoom. Hopefully we don't crash. And I'll tell the guys we're here. Oh yeah, there is a room here. Let me tell the guys.
Recording in progress.
Okay, good morning, guys. If you're on Zoom, we are on YouTube this morning. Okay, who is there? Martin, Stephen, Michael, Chris, Paolo, Sue. Good morning, Stephen. Sorry for the confusion, guys. Nolan did 2 of the link. We are on YouTube this morning, guys. YouTube this morning. Okay, I'll see you guys on YouTube. YouTube Day Trading Zones, guys. Okay, see you there, everyone. Okay, well, I'm glad you said something. Send for Alan. Alan, good morning, everybody. We are on YouTube this morning, guys. Okay, YouTube. Now, where is it? Okay, guys, good morning. We're on YouTube. Let's get it on YouTube, guys. We're going to trade on YouTube this morning, guys. Alan, Chris, Mark, Stephen, and Sue. Okay, we're out of here. So, thanks for letting me know, Travis. I didn't know we had the thing. Okay, so we have the game plan. I think we are going to wait patiently also the first 15 minutes, see if we are able to recover that 7 a.m. line, or we continue dripping towards the game plan here. Okay, so for the people who came late this morning, here, I lost the trend line. You look at the trend line from the top on the And I'm looking at a pattern around the probability power indicator as follows. So everybody, let's focus on the NASDAQ. Then later on, we'll do a special segment on how here I passed the XFA 2 days ago, was live yesterday on the XFA, and Thursday on the live funded account of $50,000 account, which costs $49. I have now $9,000 in buffer, $9,000 in buffer in the account, and you can see the profitability, the winning trade, the average trade, blah blah blah. Okay, so we'll do a segment on Topstep, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Okay, so and that will be probably after the trading this morning. So here's what I expect. I think we are going to go slam somewhere here. See this middle part, which also coincide with the institutional zones at the bottom of the probability box. I would like to see the probability box is at 64% for a buy. I would like to see the probability box punching in the 75-80%. And then we are going to zigzag and eventually we'll break the trend line within the next 2 days. Okay, so be very careful at the open. A push down probably to the bottom of the box, which is 18.5, 18.6, you know, maybe 18.450 to 18.6. Then we recover slowly for the next 2-3 days. Approach the institutional zone again at 19.7 and see if we can break that trend line. Okay, so very, very important. You got to be patient this morning, or otherwise you are going to get smacked in the face. But I think down first. See, I could take a micro with you guys now.
Order filled.
I have a micro short with Topstep on a combine, but where's my trade of 8 in all of this?
We are about to open. Might see a bounce off the open after that big drop right before.
Be careful. I would do only 1 or 2 micro to the 18.5, 18.6 and look for the long rebound from there. So you got the scheme. Let's delete this one. And let's focus here now. I am short, don't forget, on Topstep, 1 contract, 1 micro only. Then I will trade here and see what happens at the open. Did you see the open print?
Yep, 790.
Yeah, it's just below it's right on the institutional zone. See what I mean? It's
yep,
right on the institution. It's right on the major zone.
On the power indicators major. Yep.
Yeah. Let's observe the volume indicator there. It opened at extreme oversold now. Be very, very careful with your short from here to 18.5, 18.6, 18.450 to 18.6. I would do only 1 or 2 micro and then look for the long.
Order filled.
Here it goes. So I'm going to put 1 here. I'm going to put the stop. Oh, that was fast. It stopped me quickly on the micro. It stopped me on my short here and here. So I'm going to look at something like that. and then we'll look for the long. I'm still short on Topstep as well.
Order filled.
I just want to try one, see if it goes down. If it recaptures the open or the high of my stop loss, then I'll go for long. Everybody clear? Good morning, Paolo, Patty, Benito, good to see you. Gid, good to see you, everyone. Give me a quick yes, no. I try only one little short. If it slams me and take my stop and go above the open at this 840, 850 area, then I'll flip long. But if you look here at my game plan here, I think they might go a little, oh, I deleted the wrong thing. The calculator is gone. Let's do this. Remove drawing. And now, of course, I missed the calculator. I'm missing the calculator. Hold on. Calculator. And here we go. No, not this one. This one. Let me go to the calculator and put the real-time probabilities. I have to be careful because it starts showing 64% buy here. See, 61. Also at the open, I want to, ooh, I got stopped. So maybe now I'll look for long. It is a very, very difficult morning this morning, guys. I want to buy some stocks too. Okay, I'm going to start shopping this morning. So I'll tell you exactly what I buy here on my phone. So first company I'm going to buy this morning is AMD. I'm going to buy, because I bought some yesterday, I'm buying 10 shares of AMD, which is roughly $1,000 right now. Done. AMD done. Okay, about 10 shares of AMD. I'm going to wait to see if we go back down to the target of 10.5, 10.6. Very difficult. See all that zigzag, up, down. Very, very difficult trading.
Yeah, very big moves. Definitely have to keep size very small.
What's your target on the downside?
Well, the initial is 700. That was the overnight low area there, but ultimately the red dash 18.5, 18.450.
Yeah. Be very, very careful of that chop. It has been chopping like this all night. It looks like it retraced smoothly, but it was not smooth. Look all those wick. See those wick candles? Like this, those are the wick candles that kills you. Oh, my son is a headache, man.
Okay, I'm short.
Yeah, it's coming back. I'm still short on Topstep, at least. Be very, very careful with your short. 1 and 2 micro, look for the long at the 10.5, 10.6, guys. You hear me, Travis?
Yep, hear you fine.
We go
Already
again with a small micros. I have the micros already on Topstep.
Yep, I was just saying I moved my stop to break even. And if we hit 700, I'll probably move it down further again.
Stopped again. 3 times this thing is stopping me this morning.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of movement. It's very whippy. You just it's going back and forth.
We test the open at the oversold territory. Let me continue doing my buy because my most important task this morning is buying the stocks I want, especially on that down move. AMD, I bought some already this morning. Let's go shopping for more. So I bought AMD. I'm going to buy 5 shares of Google again. I'll be 30 shares. So I'm buying 5 shares of Google right now. Most important task of the morning is get the assets, guys. Okay, done. How much money I have left? I don't even see here how much money I have left.
All right, just got stopped out on my short.
7,000. So I just bought some Google. Going to buy 5 more shares of NVIDIA, so I'll have 30 NVIDIA. Buying 5 NVIDIA right now. How much? 6,000. Let's see if it takes a little bit. I invested since yesterday and Friday. AMD 40 shares, Google 30 shares, NVIDIA 30 shares, Palantir 50 shares, Tesla 25 shares. Those are the only thing I have right now. And I don't think it shows my account, so I can show you right there. You can see if you're on the feed, boom, here's the positions. Here, oh, here, oh, here. Voila. Okay. So this is exactly what I told you. Then we'll go later on step by step on how I did this funded account. I'm trading the combines this morning like eval because I need to reset my dopamine of making $10,000 on the funded account. Still short on Topstep, guys. Topstep is like my swing trading account. I go from zone to zone, and take profit is more like my scalping account. Although I did a lot of scalp yesterday on my XFA yesterday. Be careful, the longs are around the corners. The 18.5 area plus or minus 50 points is where they want to get in. So be very careful of the short. I would not short more than 1 or 2 micro this morning. We are going to wait now for the open range balance 15 minutes. Okay. Open range balance. Yeah. I have some support here with the minor zone 650 as well, 575. All these areas starting showing. And then we have the bottom of the calculator, 480. So all this area, guys, you got to be careful bumping right there into this cluster like there of triangle there, because this is where they can come and slam. Let me see. Try this.
Yes.
You still in the short?
No, I'm out. So I just want to point out, so now this is we're testing the overnight low. And this was the afternoon pullback low from yesterday afternoon as well. So we could see some support here, but it is pretty weak, so could also easily see some continuation. I think any rally up to the bottom of our major zone, power indicators major level around the 760 area would be a good opportunity to reshort or add to shorts.
No, the shorts are going, guys, the shorts are going to that 675, 550 area. This is where they are going to look for longs. I'm telling you, be careful. This is where they are going to look for longs. This is the trap here. Okay? So be careful. While my short is going on Topstep, I'm continuing buying stocks. I'm continuing buying assets. So how much money I have left in the second? 6,500. AMD, 90 bucks. I'm going to buy 10 more shares of AMD again. Well, I'll do 5 because I already bought 5. I'm going to buy slowly and surely as we tank here. Another 5 on AMD. Now I have 65 shares on AMD. NVIDIA, should I go? You got to understand the institutions right now are looking for liquidity to buy assets, to buy their stocks. This is exactly what's going on right now. Be very, 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 very careful of your short. Very careful. It's going to slam to this 15.6, 15.5, and the buyers are coming strong. The volume indicator is already turning here. See, there's some net buyers coming here. Net buyer, net buyer, net buyers. So any slam, be careful. It's a trap. It's trapping the short for a squeeze to buy asset.
I just got back in on that retest.
This is why I'm buying stocks here. How much money now? 6. I cannot spend it enough. I'm not a big fan of Tesla, so I'm not going to buy more than 25 shares of Tesla. You know, I want to focus Palantir, NVIDIA, Google, AMD more. I'm going to go to buy 10 more shares of Google. Let me see Google quickly on power indicators.
We go retest to the open here on NQ.
See, I told you they are coming. I prefer buying the Google here at this 152, 153, but I might not get it. Same principle as NQ. Can we slam like this? Boom and boom. Everybody sees on the feed? Give me a quick yes, no. Can I get a little bit of a retracement of that big candle back to this previous high right there? Buy on blue, sell on purple. That would be more 152. Can I get it? I don't know. I'm buying slowly, 5 shares at the time. I'll buy 5 more Google right now. For $5, I might miss the entire move. So I'll buy 5 more Google right now, people. 35 shares of Google now. 35 shares of Google. Let's get back here. We are back at the open, like Travis said. Now you have to look at the longs, possibly. See, I told you, be very, very careful with the shorts. They are coming. I say only 1 or 2 micro, they are buying. Institutions are doing the same stuff. Everybody in the world is doing the same stuff as I am doing. They used this morning's pullback to buy asset. Here goes your long.
Order filled.
So we're going to do it here as well.
Order filled.
And we are going to go like this, very wide and very wide, and see what's up. They are buying asset this morning. You know? I'll be right back. So bought a couple of tech stocks, and then we'll do a segment later on. How did I pass Topstep in 2-3 days, 50K account that became a 10,000 funded account yesterday? Like an incredible fate, you know. Granted, it was a crazy day. I only traded micros. Look, here's my XFA, Express funded account, 50K, became $9,000. Invested only $49, everyone, at 9,000. So this is incredible because the drawdown that I had on this account was only 2,000. So 2,000 drawdown, $49 invested, boom. You pay your past fees at Topstep of $149 and now $9,000 in the funded account, which is in 4 days, I will be able to take half of that, $5,000 if I wanted to. But I'm going to continue building this XFA above 10K. So we'll go over that step by step after that, but let's focus on our trading, okay? Let's focus. Either I'm going to get slammed back to 10.5, but this is where we want to buy this morning, 18,500 area on the NASDAQ. You want to buy, you want to accumulate asset, buy, accumulate asset. See, if we fail the open price here, I might have to tighten up the stop here because then they could go all the way. This long starts like, they might slam it one more time towards the open, below the open range here. I'm telling you, 5.6, 18.6, it's possible they slam it. But people are buying, guys. Be very careful. I see it here on the volume indicator. Net buyers, net buyers, net buyers, net buyers. People are buying. So even if they slam 10.6, you got to buy this thing. People are doing what I did this morning. They are buying assets. You know, I'm buying stocks on sales here. I'll be right back. This trade is not going. It might slam one more time on the downside. I maybe should get out. I'm thinking they might slam it down one more time. If we're not, what's the open here? 807? Yeah, they are below the open here. I don't like that.
790 is the open.
Yeah, but they are still below that.
Yes, they're below it.
Yeah, I'm out.
Order filled.
I'm reassessing after 10. Do we have a report? Travis, do we have a report? I'll be right back.
Oh, I was paying attention to the 830 numbers. Let me check for 10. I did not check that yet. Probably be a good idea to know that, huh? So there's no 10 a.m. numbers, but there are Fed speakers. Logan has been speaking since 9:30, and then Schmid speaks at 10, and also Fed's Bowman Senate nomination hearing. Not exactly sure what that is. Maybe they're nominating him to be a voting member of the Fed. So yeah, no numbers, just some people speaking.
Be careful. I think they'll slam down one more time. They are going to slam down one more time on the downside, and then the buyers are coming. Be careful. Yeah, be careful, be careful, be careful here. 10-6 coming, 10-650, 10-6 coming, and then buyers coming. One short again. Let's see where it goes again. I'm assessing, it doesn't matter how many times the short strength. And then I want to get long, because that's really what I want. I want to get long, guys. I don't want to get short. I want to get long with size. Is everybody clear on the feed? Give me a quick yes, no, please. That's really, really what I want. That's the game plan I gave you this morning all along. I want to play this game plan. Pull back to the institutional zone, bottom of the probability power indicator back up. Okay? Bernard? Okay, good. Everybody. Be very, 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 very careful with your shorts. People are buying. They are doing what I'm doing here. They are buying. They are loading up in assets. The smart people. I might be wrong. Might be wrong. But I think I'm right. Because otherwise Trump would look like a stupid clown if he goes yesterday, say buy, 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 and today we have a new low in the market. See what I mean? So I suspect they slam it at 18.6, 18.450, and the buyers are coming in full force in the futures. And I suspect that they are loading up right now. The institutions are loading up the same way I'm looking at my stocks. Oh, AMD just dropped again. It's 89, 80. Guess what? I'm going to buy another 5 shares of AMD right now. And voila. Just bought another 5 shares of AMD. 70 shares now of AMD. Google, I told you 153. If I see Google 153, I'm going to buy more Google. Write it down, 153 Google. 87, 85 AMD. I didn't look at Tesla, I didn't look at Palantir. I suspect Palantir 85 would be great. NVIDIA 105, I did not look at them on the probability power indicator. We can do that job right now as my short is going. But remember, this is a short. You don't want to stand this short too long, guys. You don't want to stand this short too long. Believe me, the squeeze is right around the corner. Remember, with this short, we are testing the market. But all we want is the slam to the probability power indicator support and boom, back up. No, I am not going to trade my XFA live. I've had such a great day. I need to reset my dopamine and my endorphins and all the chemicals from the last few days. And I will probably trade it again next week. But yeah, I'm going to try to flip it with 1 and 3 micro to get my $200 so I get to pay out. What did I do? The $9,000. See here, my XFA, boom, 50K funded account. I passed it in 3 days, 2 days, I think. I traded yesterday, $9,000 yesterday on April the 9th. Start date here, you can see, boom. So this is an incredible balance to have on a 50K that you spend $49 on. Incredible. But of course, I had the tools, I had my know-how, and I had the crazy move yesterday that happened in the market. We are making $123 now. We are approaching. We just touched one of our minor zone here, and we are testing again the open range low. Market has been extremely weak all morning, right, Travis? All morning.
Yeah, it has. I mean, it's been really whippy, but yeah, really weak overall, obviously.
Which is good. Let's buy some stocks. If we could slam AMD toward the 87, 85, I'd buy more. If we slam Google towards 154, now we are 155.90, I would buy more. Nvidia 105, I would buy more. Palantir, I don't care. I have too much Palantir anyway. This is my small account. I have a lot of Palantirs already in my personal account.
The market is in pre-open. The market is open.
What is this noise? Market open, market closed. Did you get that?
Yeah, I did. The data feed froze.
Is that from Topstep or Trader?
Yeah, that's from Topstep.
See, when it said that yesterday, Travis, I thought I had traded around the circuit breaker, and I was like, oh no, they are not going to give me the 9,000. I was like, oh no, they are not going to give me the 9,000. So just to let you know right now, if I was to get out, it's 75 points on the short side, 80 points now, about to be 90 points, 100 points now on the short side of one micro. We just did 100 points. So I'm going to get this money out here, I'm thinking. Because it's going to slam, and then I'm not going to be able to get out. Good trade. I was still short on Topstep, by the way. Oh, look at this great trade. Look at this great trade. We really had it right here. Oh, it's about to hit my target. Let's bump it a little below, but I want to get out. I want to get out of Topstep, guys.
Order filled.
Out of Topstep. I'm out of the Topstep short. And we're almost 300 points now, 150 points on the short NASDAQ. I think I'm going to get out. Maybe one more sweep here, 570, but I'm about to get out. And then I'm going to start looking for an entry long. Everybody clear? Give me a quick yes, no. If we are engaged on YouTube, we will come and help you. If we are not engaged on YouTube, we are not coming. Because, hey guys, Yeah, we need you guys to be engaged for helping people that are not on the VIP group. That's it. That's how it works. You know, we want to feel that we are helping you and contributing to helping you make money, understanding the trading better, the markets better. Yeah, I'm going to get out of this one before it turns on my face.
Order filled.
Boom, out. 90 something points. Out. I'm flat. If they sweep one more time on the downside towards either this minor or this edge of the calculator, I'm buying. So 450, 450, 560. This is really, really, I would like to see if they slam one last time right there, and I'm buying. Everybody clear? This was a good trade. Finally, we got a good one. 90, what was that? Almost 100 points, guys. I took the exit on Topstep perfectly at the bottom of that move, but then I was looking, and by the time I look, I had to exit a little higher on trading.We. Yeah, so this morning I'm trading Topstep and take profit, but I'm playing with my replicanto copier as well so that I can have all my accounts. So the problem is, look, like this 10K, that 9K I did yesterday on my XFA, I did it with Topstep X. So it's a pain. I had to go in the Topstep X tab. I have to go in my trading.We tabs. I have to copy the group copy on each prop firm. So it comes a point where I just want Topstep, replicanto to copy all my prop firms, and that's it, to do my scaling of prop firms. Okay? So I'll go very slowly with this XFA. I mean, it's an incredible fate to pay $49 for a 50K account, pass it in 2 or 3 days with the probability power indicator, did in 1 day 9K, you can see, start April, 1 day completed. So I have 4 days to get my payout now, right? So I'll go very slow now. I'll trade micros, and that's what I did. I trade micros right now in this environment. I'm going to look for maybe one more slam down and look for longs now. So we were short. You can see the yellow line. I showed you down to the edge of the calculator, 78% buy probability, back up now. Okay? Travis, are you out of your short still, or are you still in the short?
Yeah, no. I'm out. I took profit, so I'm flat.
Okay, but let us know now.
I did. You were talking, so you probably didn't hear me.
Okay. See, we're about to pounce this edge of the calculator, the 470. If we could get there, that would be a great buy. In the meanwhile, now all I'm going to do until 10:15 to 10:30 initial balance, now that I've done this good trade, finally I got a good one, I'm going to continue buying stocks. So let's continue shopping. What do I want to do next? Well, exactly what I told you. I just made 100 points on the short side. Now I want to buy. I want to buy. So I like to exactly like that yellow line. I want them to slam to our institutional red dash, the edge of the calculator. See, we have a 73% chance of a buy, 74% chance now of a buy. I want this to be towards the 85%, and boom, I buy from one side of the calculator to the next. And that's exactly what has helped me yesterday to bring my XFA in 1 day, a 50K XFA, by $9,000. Incredible, guys. Incredible. $9,000 trading MNQ, the micros. Just MNQs all day. Micros. Okay? That's it. So 1 day, you can see start date right there. How many days completed? Right there. 1 day. So another 4 days and I can get a payout. So can get out of here. And by the way, I have also 3 take profit accounts that are going to be pro accounts as of tomorrow. 3 100K take profit account. So Christmas coming to town. I still have my live Pro Plus, and I have other prop firms where I have funded accounts. So once they are funded, I rotate. I trade 2-3 trade in one of the funded account, pass to the next funded account, next funded account, next funded account. I rotate. Okay? One more slam. I want one more slam and buy it. I want to
The
see.
market isn't pre-open.
See, they are not doing the
The
candle that I
market is
want.
open.
They are just doing this candle. Boom. There is a bug going on with Topstep X.
No, that's not a bug. That's huge data feed. There was a massive data injection that just came through. Maybe some news came across or something. I don't see the market moving crazy, but mega data just came in.
What do you mean by major data? Like, what does that do?
It's the same. I mean, Trade.We does the same thing. It's when, like when your platform freezes, for a few seconds because, like when a number comes out, a major number or something, just because there's too much data for the platform to handle at that moment in time. It happens often with
They're
trading.
about to recross the open range, and they just recross our minor zone as well, just below. Are they about to slam back up? Be careful. They are going to squeeze back up here at one point between this 475 and 600. Be very, very careful. If you are short, you are going to get your head cut. Yeah, I am out of the short. I took my money right there, right, and right there. Now be careful of that zigzag, because that zigzag could end up like this. Dude, a sweep candle and boom. So be very, very careful.
So some things that what probably just caused this data influx. Fed Schmidt, I said he was starting to talk around 10. He said a couple of things. He said the growing supply of U.S. Treasury debt, along with potentially shrinking demand, is a recipe for higher interest rates in the longer term. Then he also said, I intend to remain focused on inflation. Do not take much solace from the theory that tariffs may have only a temporary effect on inflation. So some very hawkish and negative things there from Fed Schmidt.
Yeah. Fed Schmidt should look for another job. Should not be working for the Fed. So we are looking one more huge candle. Boom, 200 points to 100 points down. Very, very fast. Be careful, because that's how they are going to do it. They are going to do it to trap you. They are going to trap liquidity. It might take a minute. Bam! They are going to slam down to the probability power indicator edge. See, we are at 80% chance of a buy. So be careful. We are approaching my 88% real-time probability that I want to see for the slam back up. Be careful. It's coming. They are going to slam to this edge right there and back up. So be careful. It's coming. And by the way, because it's coming, where is it? This is time to buy more stocks. See, you want to buy assets. I'm going to buy 5 more shares of Google, but I'm late. It might slam to 154 now. I would like to see a 154 slam on Google and boom. Well, anyway, let me prepare my 5 shares there. About $600. Market order. Here goes the 154.80 now. Google. I'm preparing. So as I am doing the trading with the NASDAQ and the prop firm and passing this and trading Monday, I'm going to continue trading this XFA where I have 9,000 in my funded account. from yesterday. I'm not trading it today because I want to reset dopamine and endorphin, the excitement chemicals. Between now and Monday, I'll go in the mountains, I'll have sports. So all I'm going to do with this account is flip a couple of micros to maybe reach my $200 target so that I can get a payout if I wanted to above 10,000. So I was talking to Travis this morning, everything above 10,000, I'm going to take half of the money. So let's say I do $2,000, I am at 12, I'm requesting 1,000. I go to 14, another 1,000. I go to 20, I ask $5,000 payout every 5 days that I make the $200 on Topstep. So we'll do a segment today before I leave, how I passed the Topstep 50K account in 2 days, I think it was, or 3 days, and how in this incredible volatility day yesterday with the micros, I was able to do $9,000 and pump my XFAs here that you can see. And you can see average win, average loss. See, my average win was not great. It's 47%, but I did a lot of trades that were doing extremely well with micros. Okay, so let's focus here. I said I think we are going to slam one more time down. Maybe it was it. They did slam. Look here. They did slam to our minor zone here, 567. Be careful. They might come and buy here. I would rather they buy here. They slam at 450 here one last time, but it might not happen. It might not happen. Be careful of the short squeeze coming. Oh, I missed that slam here, Travis, here at 567 on our minor zone. Should we buy and put a white stop? I'm thinking.
I'm not buying this yet.
What?
I said I'm not buying this yet.
I'm thinking with slam, they make it. It's either going to be now or one more slam to the bottom of the probability power indicator at 450. Notice, guys, that I'm patiently waiting for this 85% to 88% to slam on the probability power indicator probabilities. I want to see here, let's concentrate. I want to see the VIX dropping. So let's look at this VIX here. Yeah, well, it's already a 5 minute. I want to see the VIX re-entering the box here. This edge and this edge of the probability power indicator. I want it back in the box towards 35 on the VIX. And I want to see this net buyers, see this blue here, net buyers to go away from about, let's put a line here, 70 line. So I'm going to put a line right there at 70. That's where I trust better the long squeeze. But it might have been there. It might be now, guys. It's tempting to take the long here. But if you take the long, you need to have a very tight stop because it might be 459. It might be 459 slam again. Hey, if this is helpful, your likes and comments are appreciated, guys. By liking the comment, being engaged on the feed, we are going to come and help you. But so far, it's about like once a week. Everything else is in the private group, okay? So we want to help you. I enjoy coming on streams, but I need to feel that you guys are enjoying the feed, okay? Anyway, I bought some Google. Did I put the Google? Did I end up buying my 5 shares? No, I didn't. I just bought 5 shares of Google extra. So now I have 40 shares of Google, 70 shares of AMD, 30 shares of NVIDIA on the smaller portfolio, 50 shares of Palantir, 25 shares of Tesla, and I still have $4,000 to deploy. So if it slams down, I'll buy more shares. I would like to see one more slam. If you take the brush, I would like to see room. at the bottom of the calculator on the buy zone. See, in between this minor zone and the bottom. I would like to see that sweep here. Notice the calculator. The calculator is becoming more bullish. See, the probability of a buy is dropping from 81% to 79%. There is some accumulation happening between this 18,005 and this 15,006. So be careful. There's accumulation of buyers there. Maybe they are going to do an IB low with a new low, Travis, and then boom, back up. Yeah? What do you think? We have 12 minutes left.
Yep, no idea at this point. I'm just sitting and watching, observing.
Why I am not buying Tesla? Well, I have Tesla. I have 25 shares. The reason I don't want to buy more Tesla is because Tesla is still predicated on retail sales. And I think retail is extended. People are super extended. People are super afraid. So I want to buy military application, AI application. So NVIDIA, Google, AMD, Palantir are my favorite right now on the stock market dump for the next 3 to 5 years. How much is deployed now? But on the small portfolio, $32,000. $32,000. I need to do an update for everybody on the retirement portfolio, which took a beating of like everybody. I want to do an update for everybody on the retirement portfolio. I just have to take the time, find the time this weekend. The first video we are going to do today is the segment on Topstep. How to pass a Topstep combine, step by step, how to get an XFA, how to grow your XFA, how the payout process works, and what I like and what I don't like about it. Because look, number one, I am not an affiliate. And even on Take Profit, I am an affiliate where you can get a 30% discount using the code PPI, guys. And the reason, usually I don't really push anybody. But Topstep Take Profit last month, I made almost $20,000 in payout. $20,000 in payout on Take Profit. You can look at my videos, how I was eligible for the 14K payout in 1, 2 or 3 days, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I like the guys at Take Profit, but all those companies have crappy customer service. So each time you click on their chat, it's shitty. It's an AI. When it's not an AI, they don't respond properly. But besides that, you know what? Take Profit pays. They are respectful and they do what they say. The only thing that I don't like is when you make good money, $20,000 on a pro account, they force you to go live to Pro Plus, and that's what happened to me because they want to have a chance to not pay you the other 5K. So even if I am a partner affiliate, I'll tell you the good, the bad, and the straight scoop on all of them. You know, I don't give a shit. You know, so long I get paid from A, B, C, D company, I don't care. I'll tell you the good and the bad each time. No filters. And if they have a problem with that, I don't need to be a partner. I'm only partner with people who recognize also that they are not perfect. Nobody is perfect. There's not a perfect pro firm. I'm not perfect. Travis is not perfect. We are all faulty. Look, they are zigzagging, zigzagging, zigzagging. Maybe one more slam up. We are going up at one point here. It's already on my top step. I am already making higher lows slowly here. I took discreetly on the combine here. Two MNQ longs already. So let me show you. Can you guys see? Travis, give me a quick yes, no.
Yep, we see your top step.
So on Topstep, I'm already long, and I'm using my Topstep evaluation as you go as a fisherman and you put some shrimp in the ocean and you wait to see if there's a bed. I can better assess the strength of the tape like this. So I assess the tape, the strength of the tape with my evaluation, and then I slam it with my funded account. Because to catch bottom and top is difficult. So you want to do it. Look, it's a trick. It's a golden trick I'm giving you. The bottom and the top of the range of the calculators, I like to bet them with evaluation and combines and test accounts. But the middle of the accounts, the middle of the range, when it turns, boom, I'm going with funded accounts. Do you understand the subtlety, people on the stream? It's very, very important. The long it starts confirming, people. I think I'm going to take a long here on a pull. If we have one candle pullback, we have 7 minutes, but the long starts confirming. See, they were doing exactly what I told you for the past 30 minutes. They buy and they buy and they buy asset. That's what they do. Yeah, look already. AMD is back at 90.5. So how much money I have? Okay. NVIDIA starts flying without me. Tesla, same. I'll buy more. 5 more Tesla. I didn't want to buy Tesla, but I'll buy five more Tesla. It has been pounded so badly. Tesla is not my favorite, guys. Tesla is not my favorite. I'll buy 5 more NVIDIA. 5 more NVIDIA. And I'm very tempted to buy 10 more shares of Google here. The long starts going, guys.
Order filled.
I'm going to go very wide here. I'm taking a huge risk. From the bottom to the top, very wide. I'm late here at 7:04. It's very late because he might come back to 6:56. Very late, but my top step is doing well. I'm going to add one.
Order filled. Order filled.
I added some micros on my top step. If it dumps, I'll buy more. I'm going to accumulate the micros the same as I accumulate the stock shares. So I'm going to stay very, very wide. The problem on Take Profit is there's the trailing drawdown and it's not helping me. It's not going to help me. Well, I hope you did some of your shopping list like me this morning. Bought more shares at a better price than yesterday. You know, yesterday AMD was at 97. Buying AMD this morning at 89 is better than 97. And please, this time, if we fly, don't tell me that I didn't tell you about AMD or Palantir, where I did 7 videos 2 years ago when it was at 19. Okay? Trying to help you here. And look, if it doesn't work, at least I put my money where my mouth is. The positions are right there. Everybody on the small account. Right there. You can see them all. Can you see, Travis, or it's hard to see?
It's a little blurry, but we get the gist. See, they got Tesla and Palantir and NVIDIA and Google and AMD there.
That's it. Whatever I tell you, I do, guys. That's a big difference between me and a lot of the gurus and the YouTuber videos that you listen to that have beautiful effects, beautiful Lamborghinis, beautiful girls topless and on bikinis. That's not what I do. I just trade and invest since I was 22 years old, guys. And I'm 53, so it's like 32 years. This thing starts looking good. It's looking better and better. I want to see one more slam retracement. If we could see a quick candle, maybe towards the open range low or the power indicator minor zone now towards that 660 one more time. If not, we're going to be in a position of chasing, which I don't like usually. Topstep, on Topstep, I got the bottom almost. I got a decent entry on Topstep.
Yeah, that was a good entry, Mark.
Topstep, I have a good entry long. This one, I think I'll zigzag, might even slam down one more time. You know, like here, look, it might fail the open range. Be careful of your longs here. Be careful of your long. See, this is the moment where I don't like the long. I should have trailed this one in the dome, but it's a one MNQ, but this turns into a $200 or $400 quickly. $200, $400 loss, I mean. I'm going to remove the drawing. I gave you already the game plan. I think doing the charts like this, Travis, is really clean now. 5 charts like this on the stream, the 4 hours. And
it looks good. I think people can see everything we need to see.
Do you like it better, guys, on the stream? Is that more clear? Look, I don't have Russell. I don't know, and I should really have an eye on the Russell and the SPX. I like keeping an eye on them. SPX is at 5311. 5311. SPX has a lot of resistance at the 15 area. They might reject here one more time, guys. They might slam it down one more time. Be careful. There might be a case where I should get out and back in. I took my profit, guys, on Topstep. I'm out of the long on Topstep. I'll re-enter the long. I will keep the long very wide here so that we can see it together. Scott, you're welcome. What is it that you trade, Scott? I will keep that micro on the screen, guys. It might go all the way down to the 450, guys. But I will keep it on the screen for now. The truth of the matter is I should have trailed it in the dome, but when it was profitable. Remember, I use 1 micro on everything that I do as a bet. I bet the trade very wide, kind of observe the tape, you know. And this is what I did yesterday. This is how I made the $9,000 here on my XFA. I was like 1 micro, 2 micro, boom, 5 micros, boom, this thing goes 200 points. And before you know it, you make a $2,000, you know. And there was a lot of micro scalp like this to do yesterday. I hate scalping, but in this environment, I had to scalp my XFA with micros. The people who do full NQ in this environment, you are getting killed, people. You are getting killed. That's it. You're going to blow up account after account after account after account. And even worse, if you trade your own money, what's the point? You lose your own money. It's terrible. It's not a good field. We are back up. Let's see. Let me look at the stocks again, and let me see how much cash there is left here. Because at one point, there's no more cash left. There's not a lot left now. I have $2,800 to deploy. I would like to see if they slam it one more time on the downside. Guys, I think I'm going to get out of here. See, I think I'm going to get out and wait to see if they slam it one more time on the downside. I'm going to go on the dome, stay profitable on this trade. It's 10 points now. I'm going to dome it. Dome it, dome it. So what is dome it means? Means here. I have a stop. Why am I stop here? My stop loss is in profit now. No matter what, I'm making money. See? Now I am in profit with this trade, and I'm making 61 bucks. Cloud is still blue. We just changed the power trend box from down to up, so that helps. Volume indicator continues making net buyers here. So far, so good, but no matter what, I'm winning in this trade. I moved the stop loss at profit. And my top step is break even. I don't have an open position. I took the profit earlier. We're about to print, oh, but we did print the IBI and low. So the low is on our, look how our tools are predictive. Look at our minor zone here. That was the IB low of the day. And it's also the edge of the calculators. It's crazy. IB low is our minor zone. And then we have the calculators. We're going towards major. We're going towards the open price of the day, guys, now. See? While it was slamming, I was buying stocks and stocks and stocks, and I said, I told you they were coming, and they are coming. We might buy another one here, but I would like to see a retracement right here. 730, 720. If we could retrace 730, 720, I want to buy one more micro here. This 720 there is a re-entry, interesting re-entry area. I might have missed that sweep here. Did it sweep there? I think it did sweep. See that quick sweep here at 729? That might have been the sweep to add a contract. I want to see if there's a sweep towards 715, everybody. Okay? Do you see? Oh, look. See, that was the re-entry. I gave it to you. The probability power indicator edge, division of third, boom, that was the re-entry to add. Oh, well, I don't want to I don't want to like chase it. I'm moving my stop a little bit up. We're making $120 now. So let's tidy up this stop in case they slam down. I am long also 5 contract now on Topstep here, you can see. So I'll be making over $500 on Topstep as well. See, I bought that 730 retracement on Topstep, but I did not add with you guys on the feed. We're looking for longs on retracement now, everybody. Excellent session this morning. Thank you. Appreciate it, Martin. Well, even though we did some crappy trades at the beginning, we called the analysis freaking perfectly. Can we all agree on the feed, on the stream? Yes or no? Bottom of the box towards the institutional zone backup. You need to be careful. They could double bottom it still. Look, see, it's coming close to my stop loss. But I have profit here. I can move it a little bit up in case it's long. At least I'm keeping some money. I appreciate it, guys. When you guys are welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I did not exceed it, this 780, which would have been an extra 40 points on the addition of the 45 points. So it was almost 100-point trade I just gave you. So I am going to continue buying some assets. Let's see where we are. Now we bought some AMD this morning. We bought some Google this morning. We bought some NVIDIA. We bought, I didn't buy Palantir. And we bought some Tesla. So should I buy Palantir? I wanted to buy Palantir at 85, really. I wanted to buy Palantir at 85. Oh, well. Palantir 85 is getting away from me to buy the Palantir 85, people. I'm buying 10 shares of Palantir. I am adding to the portfolio. I'm chasing this Palantir. I don't like that. But okay, how much money we have left? $1,500 to deploy now. $1,500 to deploy. We have bought Tesla, Palantir, NVIDIA, Google, AMD added to yesterday's lows. When am I going to do the retirement account video? I hope to do the retirement account video this weekend. You know, guys, the latest time I did the retirement video in December, it was 284. I think the portfolio is around 275 now. It got slammed, but I had a lot of cash. I had a lot of cash coming into this week. So I started buying stuff. So if we rebound a day or two, the portfolio will be probably close to December within a week, which is a lot better than a lot of people who got killed. You know, I feel bad for a lot of people. They got killed. But look, I tried to tell you guys in December. I tried to tell you, you know, it's not like I held it to myself. I tried, but people blasted me for making a video about selling the cycle, that it was time to maybe scale out. Warren Buffett was raising cash at a super fast clip. The power indicator was showing you a 90% probability of selling the NASDAQ. I showed you last week. I will show you again later on after I'm done trading. I mean, everything was there, guys. But people don't listen. So what do you want? They don't listen when you do 7 video on Palantir, that it was a great buy at 19, at 18, at 14, at 8, and nobody listened. And then I had 1,000 shares of Palantir going from 19 to 127. See what I mean? So if you go to our probability power indicator channel, everybody, here, stay tuned to everything that we do. Go to the videos, scroll to the videos. So if you want to learn about the prop firms, 14K payout last month with take profit, how I passed 350K accounts with take profit in 7 days. And there was that latest video 3 months ago. Time to sell with the stock market cycle, end of the year review. I know the quality of the recording was not great, but the content was fantastic. And you're missing. Like this is probably $50,000 for everybody in this room that you missed protecting in your portfolio to have cash and get back into. I had 1/3 of my entire portfolio in cash at the end of December on the wrap. So talk about predicting stuff. right there, and then go back and say, oh yeah, did he talk about Palantir? Did he tell me to buy Palantir? Did he tell me Palantir was an interesting stock? Well, 7 video. How many more video can I do on Palantir? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 video on Palantir in the last 2 years to buy Palantir. So after people say, oh, you had 1,000 shares of Palantir. Well, you didn't tell us. Well, not only did I tell my private group, but I told you guys. And I have it in my portfolio still. I sold a lot of it, but I still have it in the portfolio. Hey, the long is still going, Gert. We still have the long here, 50 points now. 50 points on that long, on that micro long entry.
Our user do not seem to have any interest on Apple. So yeah, Mark was saying he definitely wants to avoid retail at this point in time. So there's that. But Apple also has huge exposure to China, and with the trade wars going on right now with China, anything that has major exposure to China, probably want to avoid for now.
Well, for fair disclosure, I do have Apple somewhere. Hey, I might get stopped here. They might slam it one more time towards this 18.5 as a double bottom, and then I'll be at the greatest buy for the next few weeks. They are not going to make, here we go, the stop. Let me cancel everything. Be careful. Let me cancel everything. Okay, they stopped me at profit. Okay, they stopped me at profit. You got to be careful. They are not going to make today's buy easy. If you think they are going to make today's buy easy, you're like dreaming. They might slam it at the bottom of the probability power indicator again towards this 18,490 area, and then we'll have a great buy for the next few days. And as they slam it down, guess what? I'm going to use my last $2,000 to buy more stocks here. I will add to the AMD. I would like to write that down. Add to AMD 87, Google 153, NVIDIA 105, Palantir 85. If they slam there again, Tesla, I don't know. Let me look at Tesla quickly with the probability power indicator. Let's look at Tesla. I'm not a big fan of Tesla. Anything retail, guys,
Well, Tesla's retail, and they also have exposure to China. So
yeah, anything retail, not crazy. But let's look at the patented box here and see what we've got. I don't think it's going back to 240, but 240 would be ideal. Let's look at the probability power indicator zones. $250, 248, write that down. Tesla, if I just do the institutional zones, yeah, anyway, look, I don't have time. 248, 250. I'll be right back. I need a little break. Don't forget, today we are going to do some giveaway of the patented indicators, some of the components. We have, let me see, I'll tell you, I think we have 6 tools. Even I forget sometimes. Let me see. Indicator 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 7 tools. Within 7 tools, we have many tools. So there's probably 14 components, 10 components everywhere. And this is going to be really cool. We'll do giveaway later on, okay? But for now, I'm going for a break. Let's see if this slam it one more time. Remember, I came this morning before the market opened and I gave you the entire game plan. I told you we would go down to the probability power indicator. At 82, 88%, we want to buy this touch on the institutional zone at the bottom of the probability calculator and then buy the squeeze for the next few days. So whether it happens today, whether it happens overnight, whether it happens tomorrow, they are not going to make it easy. but that's a buy right there. So if you want to play cautiously, just wait for the dump at 475 and buy. Okay, I'll be right back. I will continue buying stocks on that dump here. I'll be right back. We made money on the short, we made money on the long, and then we got 2 or 3 crappy trades. I will do a segment later on in the feed showing you exactly how I got $9,000 yesterday in one day in my funded account XFA on a 50K express funded account at Topstep. Okay, but that's for later. I'll tell you the good, the bad, and the crap of Topstep. Okay, I'll tell you the way I structure and pass accounts, the way I use micros, the way I scalp NQ sometimes, and I'll show you relatively to support resistance from the power indicator, the way I structure the strategies. I will do an entire 20 minutes on Topstep later on. If you miss it, and there's a problem with the recording, sometimes I don't choose to post the recording, you will miss gold. There's gems coming. That's a class on Topsteps to crush Topsteps that will happen probably within the next hour or for 12 o'clock. After that, we'll be done, guys. Okay? I'll be right back. Can you take it from here a little bit for 5 minutes?
Actually, I was going to take a break too. I'm ready to. I'm done. I'm done trading. So I wasn't even sure if I'm going to come back. So no, I'm taking a break now, and I may or may not come back.
Okay, so let's all take a break. We are going for 10-minute break. We'll be back at 11. Okay, we are back. I don't know if Travis is back, but see, it slammed exactly what we said today. Like if you go to the recording, exactly, and guess what? We are approaching this 85, 88% on the probability calculator. So it's a wonderful day for you guys to see how the tools works as well. Look at this. We're slamming to the institutional zones and the edge of the calculator. We're at 84% chance of a buy. They are going to come back and buy. It might take all night, it might take all day, but this is the time where I'm starting to again accumulate. By the way, before we do the drawing, I'm going to draw some of the indicator for those who are not VIP or members of the community. I'm going to buy more Google. So hold on. Let me buy. Buy. 5 more Google right there. 153 was really the point. 153 area was really the area I want to buy Google here, but I'll buy it right now. I just bought 5 shares of Google again. So let's repeat what we have for today. We bought 30 shares of Tesla, 60 shares of Palantir, 35 shares of Nvidia, 45 shares of Google, 70 shares of AMD for a total of 32,500. Okay, I have still some cash left here if they sweep to the target, which is 470. 470 is really the target. Look, if I go right there to the institutional zone at the bottom of the calculator now gives us an 86% chance of a squeeze and the longs coming back at one point. The volume indicator is oversold, so I expect sometimes today or overnight, within the next 2 days, we are going to have a huge squeeze back up again from this 18,450. 18,450, write it down, as we are going to move on to the segment on how I did the 1 day 9,200 on my XFA, my funded account yesterday. Okay, so we are going to move that, which was it was really cool because it was like taking $49, getting a 50K account that I passed in 2 days with $2,000 capital drawdown, and then do $9,000 in 1 day with the crazy day yesterday using micros. That's all I did lately. Micros, believe it or not. Okay. Travis, let me know if you are there. We are going to do a giveaway.
I'm here, Mark.
Who wants some of the probability patented tools? Let me know now. Me. Moi. Let's open the giveaway. Last time we had Benito. He got his critical time frame indicator as well. What was the StreamYard giveaway? Yeah? Okay. We're going to do a giveaway in one of the tools. I'm going to give away the probability rule of third, the left calculator this morning. Left calculator, buy on blue, sell on purple, with the probability of making money. Probability, see, let me show you. The buy on blue, sell on purple with the return on investment from the current price. Right there, that left calculator, I'm going to give you that. It's a really, really good indicator. Probability rule of third, we are going to give one giveaway for a 30-day license free. So let's go to the stream, and we're going to start collecting. And 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's see who is going to be the winner. And this is Kathy. Kathy has already the tool. So, Kathy, do you have the critical time frame? I'm not sure you have the critical time frame, Kathy. Let me know if you hear me. If not, we'll hook you up for 60 days. I'll give you 60 days, 2 months of the critical time frame indicator. Let me write it down, but you guys have to claim. If you want your stuff, you need to claim it. If you don't claim it before I close the session, you don't get it. We want to give you some of the indicators, guys. Those are the same indicators that have helped me pass my XFA and getting $9,000 yesterday on my XFA right there. If you want the same indicator that are patented, and that's no bullshit here when people tell you patented, unique AI, and all that BS, well, those hours are truly, see, we have the patent from the patent office, and you have all the designs and the stuff here from the patent. See, from our indicator, probability of buy, probability of sell, real-time probabilities. So those are the same patented indicator that helps me doing this in one day. $9,000 in my funded Topstep account. Okay, so we are going to look at before we look at Topsteps, we are going to do a segment on how to pass Topstep today, how to get paid from Topsteps, the good and the bad from Topstep. I've already did a very deep video on the good and the bad of Take Profit. And the last segments are on my two prop firms that I like most. I will do a segment next week, Take Profit versus Topstep, the good and the bad, and how I strategically rotate accounts between the two. Then we'll start talking about other prop firms that I get paid out on, and then we'll start about scaling. We'll talk about stage 3, which is the scaling of prop firm with Replicanto and stuff like that, okay? But right now, we are going to focus on Topstep, which is why I passed my 50K account in 2 or 3 days. I got $9,000 to start yesterday, my XFA, my funded account, which is amazing. So we'll go over that as well, okay? So Kathy, you need to claim your thing if you're around. If you're not around, well, you're not around. Someone is calling me. We're going to put my phone on silent. We're going to do another drawing. What could we give?
Well, we still haven't given away the rule of thirds.
Yeah, we're still going to draw this one. Is Scott Firestone the same Scott that is in our room? Scott Game Changer? No, they are different Scotts. Huh? It's two different guys. Huh? See, they went to our minor zone, which also was the high below for the day, and boom, they held again. You have to be careful is this, guys. I'm afraid they go here to this minor zone and the open range low and slam one last time at 450, and then the buyers comes at the bottom of the calculator. This is the formula that I gave you all morning before the market opened. I told you we are waiting for 85%. We did 85%, by the way. We just did it. Now we are at 76. I like to see if they slam perfectly to the 475 and back up. So be careful if they slam one more time today. I think there is going to be a lot of back and forth feeling today. It's a difficult day, but the buyers are going to squeeze the shorts within the next 24 hours. Now, people are going to say, how do you know? Because look here, my volume indicator right there is oversold. And I see that the net sellers are coming. See, at minus 80, minus 100, it's oversold, and they are coming. But to be a full squeeze on the probability power indicator, you need to be above the 70 line right there. When it recrosses the 70 line, that's a full squeeze. Otherwise, look what they do. See, they trap you. You buy, they trap you, they go back down. Lower high, lower high. So it might go again one last time, slamming that 475, right? And then all the buyers are coming. And it might take all day. It might take all day. So I would not overtrade. I would put an order somewhere here between this 450 and this 550. So let's say around the 500, and keep that overnight as a swing trade if you can. Or otherwise, you know the game plan and you will thank me next week about giving you the game plan here. Okay. Let's do another draw. We are going to draw again the indicator and see who is going to get the rule of third, so that you understand it's going to be the left calculator, buy on blue, sell on purple. From the current price, you have the probability return on investment. But don't forget that the two calculators, the left and the right, works together, creating divisions that are huge support and resistance in the market. Along at the top, net buyer, net seller for the trend, so you don't go counter trend, right? And in real time, you have also the probability of buy and sell right now. That is the patented indicator along the copyright stuff. Okay, so let's do another giveaway, and then we'll start. We'll take 5 minutes for me to prepare on the Topstep stuff, and we'll go deep on Topstep, and I think we might be done by 12:30 or something. So let's draw again. Probability power indicator. So Kathy was the old one, and let's go. Let's see who's going to win this time. Martin, what do you want, Martin? Are you around? Guys, you need to respond. If you are around, you need to let me know what you want so that I can write it somewhere. Travis, I know I keep on saying that, but
yeah, I am keeping track of all of these, so I do have it.
I will have to share with you some type of a Google sheet.
Yeah, we'll do that. I've just been lazy about it. I have it all written down though.
Martin, are you around? If Martin, you're around, and I know you have the probability power indicators, I'll give you the new critical time frame indicator for 2 months, 60 days. But Martin, you need to claim it. So Martin, critical time frame indicator. Let's do 2 more drawings, and then we'll prep into how to pass Topstep, how I did $9,000 in my XFA yesterday. And you can look at the recordings. We had a couple of trades today. The first few ones was crappy, and we got 2 very good trades with over 80 points profit per micros. And I gave you a perfect technical analysis using the probability power indicator. I will do a last technical analysis before I leave. Also, what have we done this morning? We started buying stocks again. I added stocks from my watch list and my buy list from yesterday. I bought Tesla a little bit of Palantir, Nvidia, Google, AMD. Okay, so I added to those positions. If it slams at 18,450 target, I will buy more, but I'm running out of cash now. I have about $1,500 left on the small account to deploy. Okay, now let's do one more drawing, and hopefully there'll be something new to.
Martin wants a critical time frame. Good choice, Martin.
Okay, so here's what you need to do, Martin. Send me an email at contact@powerindicators, and on the subject line, write critical time frame indicator winner, and Nolan will help you, or Zaf will help you. Okay, let's go. Let's draw again. Ding, 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 ding. Who's going to get the rule of third? Rule of third. Benito wins every week.
Just give Benito 3 years on his critical time frame.
No. Benito has already won like 2 times the critical time frame. Let's redraw. Let's see who wins. I need new people. Harley.
Hey, there you go.
Did we have a Harley user that one last time? Who was that? I forgot who it was.
I forget too. I forget who you are, but yeah, he's been here before, or she. You know, you have to assume that everybody's Nicole, right? Until proven otherwise.
Yeah, but I don't know. I know Harley. Anyway, Harley user, if you're in the room, send us an email at contact@powerindicators with your TradingView ID.
Yeah, Mark, can you type that in the chat real quick? The email, contact@powerindicators.com.
Yeah, I forgot you cannot do that. So here's the step. steps to claim the giveaways. So we give you every week a couple of indicators. We give like 7, 8 drawings every week. So step 1, send an email to contact at Power Indicators. With your TradingView ID and a 3-digit code. So we can confirm right now on the stream. 3-digit code.
Sorry to interrupt, but just want to note that NQ is testing below the IB low right now.
Yeah.
Lows.
So, hey, what did we say? 450, right? All morning. I said they will trap you. Look, they are coming to the box. Now you're at 88%. That's the 88% that I was looking for all morning. So between that 450 and 550, I'm going to buy the NQ. But most importantly, I want to buy asset. Hold on. We're going to buy, before we do another giveaway, we're going to buy stocks again. Oh, wow. Google is not going down this time. NVIDIA just went down a little bit. AMD is 89.20. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm buying 5 shares of AMD again. Right now, buying 5 shares of AMD. Okay, done. I am, oh no, it doesn't take it. Maybe I don't have as much cash as I think. Oh yeah, 70 shares now on AMD. And now I'm going to buy 5 shares of NVIDIA. 5 shares of NVIDIA. I might be a little early. It might puke a point or two, but I don't care. 5 shares of NVIDIA right now. I'm buying. So, no, it didn't take it. Why is it not taking it? No, hold on. What's the problem?
Martin, you need to email that to the contact at powerindicators.com. Yeah.
Maybe the cash is on my other account, I'm thinking. Let me see. Let me see. I want to buy some NVIDIA right now. Can I buy a share, please? They give me 1 share. Can I buy 1 share of AMD? Give me a share of AMD. So what's the problem on NVIDIA? Can I buy another one of NVIDIA? By the way, I prefer AMD than NVIDIA as far as valuation right now.
We're still making new lows here, 540.
Yeah, but that's the game plan. That's the game plan I gave you all morning, guys. If you go back to the recording, you'll say, holy shit, those tools are amazing. Yeah. Did we not give you this with the drawing starting the day? From the top of the box, slam to the bottom of the box with the institutional zone, back up over 80% for the next few days, oversold condition, squeeze. Did we not say that? Can I have confirmation on the stream that we did in fact say that? I got Benito's email. So I'm buying, guys. I'm buying AMD, Palantir, got another share of AMD. I don't know why they drip me by one at a time, but it's annoying. Let me try to buy another AMD then. this time it did not let me. So I guess that's it. Okay. My shopping has been done, guys. Shopping has been done. 60 shares of Palantir on the small account. NVIDIA, 37 shares. Google, 45 shares. AMD, 72 shares. And the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding right there. You can see all the positions like this. I don't know. I don't know what's the, anyway, I just told you everything. Let's do a drawing. Sorry, I had to buy the shares. And then we're going to start looking at a long on the NQ though. But it has not slammed at 450. So
I want to put the brakes on looking for a long, and we got to be really careful of that, just because we can get into this, but there is a huge gap on the market profile from yesterday, and that is just to point out that we were in a range 17,600 to 17,700 was a huge range all morning. We broke above that at 1 p.m. and then when we pulled back to about 360, but we didn't get below 360 after that. So there's a huge gap in time, and that's also the high, near the high from the previous day.
I'm buying at least this area there.
I just want to point out, if we break 360, we're going to dump all the way to 700 to 600.
What? Like me, I'm looking for 450 to 375 buy. What are you saying? The cloud is still dumping, guys. The cloud is still dumping. But notice one thing, the power trend box is neutral. So it's not going to take a lot for the power trend box to go back up. I still want to buy 375, 450. I told you all morning, guys.
Just 1 or 2 micros.
Yeah. And we gave you this pattern all morning. Here we go, 499. So how much more can we got? We just got the sweep here. I want to see the sweep here for 49. Let me see the stocks here. I have no cash left on the small account. I have to go to the retirement accounts. Yep, this is time to buy here. This 87 AMD, this Google 153 I gave you, and this NVIDIA 105 and Palantir 86. Write it down. I'm giving you exactly the play, guys, on those stocks. And give me a second because I have to do something with my retirement account. It's time sensitive here. And then we'll resume the drawing and the trading. And I'm looking for a buy, guys. 375, 450 here. I'm looking for a buy. Squeeze crazy on the NQ. Are we clear on the feed? Give me a quick yes, no. We have 94% chance of a rebound. So it's coming. Okay? Okay, finally. Thanks, guys. I had to go to the retirement account and buy some stuff. Okay, so I wanted to slam one more time. I know people are getting tired of this, but this is exactly what they are doing. Better here, boom. One last time, boom. Huge squeeze. Okay, so this is exactly the game plan I gave you all morning. From one edge of the box to the other edge of the box, back up at the top. And now you have 94% chance. So the longs are coming. You need to be really careful of your shorts. Really, really careful of your shorts. And this is why I have been buying stock all morning. So if I am wrong, I'm going to be smacked in the next 3 days. If I'm right, then I re-enter the cycle at the best prices possible. So, and I never finished. So what was number one? Send an email, Travis, a contacted power indicator with your TradingView ID. What's step number two? Oh yeah. Give us the 3-digit
code.
Yeah, digit code in the room.
Your TradingView ID.
Yeah, now to make sure it is you who are giving the tools to. Okay, guys. So I just put the way you claim the indicators. I want one more slams, and then the longs are coming. You got to be very careful because it might be a squeeze that happen at the end of the day or intra-night. I told you, they are going to exhaust you, like you'll be exhausted about looking for shorts here. There is a potential 448, but look what's happening just below. I have a minor zone at 10.2. I don't think they are going to 10.2 though. But this candle high was 10.350. So 10.350, 10.450, we have to be very careful now. And this is where you really want to start looking for that long. You are at 97% now. So between now and tomorrow, they are going to squeeze the afternoon back up extremely violent, or tomorrow or intranight. And this is why your best course of action to not be killed is to buy assets. So that's it. Yeah. I bought stocks, and I bought stocks this morning. I cannot buy anymore on the small account, and on the retirement account, I'm waiting tomorrow and Monday to deploy more cash. I already deployed cash yesterday, Friday, and today. So I repeat the positions that I have before we are going to do a top step segment and a final giveaway for the day. I added to my 50 shares of Palantir, which I had at $19 cost basis. I added only 10 Palantir. So I have 60 Palantir. I have 37 NVIDIA. I have 45 Google. And I have as of
450, 18450 NQ.
Yeah, as of today, AMD 72 shares. Yeah, that's becoming an interesting area for me to buy and put a 100, 150 point stop loss on one micro here, even if they swap me another 100 points. But the danger is this minor here. But notice something, Travis. The power trend box is not shifting down still.
No, it's still sideways. That is interesting.
We're at 99% now. So we are within 100 to 200 points here of a huge rebound, guys. I think I'm going to take the long here.
Order
Well,
filled.
the trend box is saying the institutions are short-term holding this long.
I wanted one more slam, but maybe that's the slam.
Order filled.
I just took the long. I'm going to put the stop loss right below the 350, and I'm going to put the target at 680. And I might have to leave it to the end of the day. If it works, but it's dangerous because I've seen it where they might slam it one more time below the edge, recross the edge. So they might do something like this. I tell you, they are going to exhaust you today. Go below the edge, recross, retest higher low, and then they go and you have a huge long target. So I'm becoming your guinea pig at this point. We had great trade earlier. We had a great short. We had a great long. I should have really re-entered the short, to tell you the truth. Okay, but look, it is what it is. Like I'm giving it what, $200 maybe.
Here's the flush below the red dash.
Yeah, below the red dash, below the thing. This is what I told you. I want an undercut. Cross, recross, maybe here around the 334. So where's my stop loss? 315. I'll put my stop here, 268. Very wide, because it is the bet. I know they are coming around here. So I'm going to put one micro, the shrimp. I am doing my fishing. And bam, soon as it works and cross, recross, retest higher low, then I'm going with size. So it's like playing poker. You're around the table. NT, shitty hand, you lose your NT. Shitty hand, you lose your NT. NT, wow, your hand looks better. You push a little bit more and a little bit more. All in. And that's how yesterday, slowly but surely, I scaled into winners. See here, my XFA yesterday, right, made $9,000 on the 50K account, trading micros. Yes, I had
doing this long. It's regaining the red dash.
A lot of trades yesterday in micros, right? Using the probability power indicator, but look at the incredible day we had yesterday. So this is why I need to reset the dopamine and the endorphin. I am not touching this XFA until Monday. I mean, I said I will flip 2 or 3 micros, but like as far as doing 5 micros, 20 micros, like building them up, I'm not touching until I go out in the mountains for trailing, like you recharge and recompose your chemicals, guys. And I'll talk about that in about 20 minutes when we start the top step. But let's look here if we can find a little bit of a bottom. I feel that it's nasty. They keep on trapping liquidity. I will not be surprised they slam it again 100 points. One more 100 points. But then there will come a point today or intranight, you are going to see that huge candle of 200 to 300 points, like huge candle. So the only way you can get it is you have to position early enough. This is why I bought my stocks this morning, because I don't know when that huge candle of NVIDIA or AMD goes back to 100. I don't know. All I know it's about to happen. So I loaded. If I'm wrong, then I'll get cheesecake in my face for the next few days, right? But I suspect this 18,002, this 18,450 here is going to start fighting for holding, okay? And this is the game plan that I gave you the entire morning, okay? So part of it, of course, guys, I'm not perfect, you know, I've just done this for only 31 years, but part of it is to have the analysis right, but part of it is also executing the game plan, right? Look, I had the game plan perfect today. I could have made a lot more money on the short side, but my mind has been really focused on getting the higher low long at 18,350 to 18,450. And as you've seen today, really my mind, if you look at the replay of the feed, even though we got a couple of crappy trades, but then we got 80 plus point on one and 80 plus point on the other, my mind has really been into this today. Buy stocks. I bought stocks today, I bought stocks Friday, and I bought stocks today because this retirement portfolio here is not looking as pretty. And I have to give you an update on a video this weekend. I would like to do 2 videos. how I did the $9,000 on the XFA and how the retirement account is behaving. Because I like to show you the good and the bad. I don't care. Eventually, I know 3-5 years from now, this retirement account might be $300,000, $400,000. But right now, the last update I gave you, remember, the last update I gave you in December, I said, be careful. I told you, be careful of the cycles. Nobody wanted to listen. I said, be careful of the Max 7. Only 10%, 10 companies are representing the bulk of the entire market. I said, be careful. Now, the probability power indicator gave you the be careful. Besides passing the combines and the proper firm account, we started at 233. I ended up the year at 284. This 284 doesn't look pretty. I just look at it, putting it's around 270. So I lost $14,000. But $14,000 is not even 10% of the portfolio. Well, last year I did over 28%, and the year before I killed it too. So last 2 years, we've done extremely well. So, okay, in the great scheme of things, we have a pullback, and I have to give you an update, but still behaving pretty good. And the reason was that in December, if you look here on my last video, and you pay attention very carefully in the video, look here. You can go back to the video, the trading zones, December, and say, holy shit, he was already at $88,000 in cash, which means that 1 out of every $3 that I had, 1 out of every $3 that I had in December was in cash. Now you are going to say, well, are you like a psychic? No, I'm not a psychic. Look, if you look at the pattern probability power indicator on the big time frame on the weekly, and I put the NQ, and you look at the end of December, so I'm going to look at the candle for you, and you do the replay, so somewhere like this, you will see there was 90% chance of a sell-off in the market. So now we'll look at the replay, look at the probability. Does everybody see on the feed? Give me a quick yes, no. 84% chance of probability of a sell-off. Give me a quick yes, no. You know? So, hey, David, your comment is really appreciated, man. You know, see, those are the type of comments. I am not like Trump. Don't think that I am like Trump, where I like to be struck every 5 seconds. But it's nice that once in a while, the people who have been with us 14 years appreciate the quality of the stuff. So I knew it was 84, 90% coming into December, and it slammed at the top of the calculator. Buy on blue, sell on purple. So look, if I put play at a 3-speed and play, look, boom, 86%, play and pause, 86%. It went to 86%, and that was the end of it. So when I did this video at the end of December, I got slammed. People were like, dude, you are pessimistic, you are negative, you don't know what the heck you're talking about. Well, it's like the Palantir. You guys say the same. When I did 8 videos on Palantir, buy Palantir, you said this is a dead stock, this is crap, blah, blah. You gave me all the reason why it was not good. Almost made $100,000 profit on Palantir, guys. You know? And you can see it here coming into December. All my cost basis of all my stocks and the retirement portfolio, you can see Palantir. If I zoom, let me zoom for the people who are like me blind. You can see Palantir right there. PLTR at 798 shares. My cost basis was 15,582 investment, which means that the cost per share on Palantir was 1952. 1952 on Palantir. And this stock went to 120. That's like $100,000 almost on Palantir. And Palantir was my biggest winner. You can see coming into December, it was a $41,000 profit on Palantir. So what did I do between December? No, not December, after January, so I can push my tax and my tax liability of long-term capital gain. I sold 300 shares of Palantir. And then we'll see on the next update how much I have for Palantir. Okay, and you can see all my cost basis. See, all you have to do is take this column right there, cost basis. Take this column, cost basis, divide by the number of shares, and you can figure every freaking stock in my retirement portfolio that I bought. By the way, when was the last time that you saw a guru on YouTube showing you all his cost basis on his retirement account? None. Nobody does that. I trade in Q every day. I trade prop firms. I've been trading for 32 years. Nobody shows you stuff like this. Nobody. No, and then no one. Nobody wants to even know that you have how much you have in your retirement account. Yeah. I have other accounts for full disclosure, personal accounts. I have investments in real estate. I told you I have K1 investment income from self-storage businesses. But no one shows you retirement. No one shows you how they pass their payouts and their.
NQ is just now making new lows. Are down to below 400.
They will reach it finally, I'd say. I'm not buying more here. I told you I'm buying one to see where it stops going down at in between 18,275 and 18,450. It's not going to turn today. They are going to exhaust you on the downside today, guys. I repeat, they are going to exhaust you on the downside. So we are going to go on Topstep, but before that, I'm going to do one or two more giveaways for new people in the room and give away some of our patented probability power indicator. Guys, they are costly. So you don't want to get out of the room and think you know everything, because if you think you know everything, it's great. But I don't know. Did you in one day make $9,000 on a 50K funded account on Topstep yesterday? Yeah. That's just a fact. That's a browser. This is not a screenshot. 9,000 yesterday, April the 9th. Granted, it was the craziest day on NASDAQ. I didn't trade any NQ. I did only macros, traded from the edge of the calculators to the edge of the calculators. So the trading would have gone like this. Here, today's a short, but it would have gone like this, edge to edge. That's an edge, trade to the next edge, rebound to this edge, go to this edge, rebound to this edge, go to this edge, rebound to this edge, go to this edge. And that's how you do the short side. On the long side, you do the reverse, right? So yesterday, what did I do? Yesterday, I did a reverse. Go to this edge, rebound, retrace to this edge, go to this edge, retrace to this edge, go to this edge, retrace to this edge, and boom, to the institutional zone here. And that's what this is exactly the way I used the probability power indicator yesterday to make that $9,000 on my 50K XFA. Yeah. I remove all the indicator instead of the drawing. Let me put back the indicator here. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use the template that we used in the, I'm going to use the template, and that's it. We're good. I just have to remove the power indicator, volume indicator on the 4 hour, and see, this thing is not turning, guys. This thing is not turning here on the thing. So we got two great trade over almost 100 points today, and this one, I told you, this one I might lose, or I might have to wait all night or all day, but I can't because I have to close it by 4. It's a take profit account, right? But that's an eval, and we'll see. I'm looking the people to come 18,200 to 18,450. Well, they didn't come for 50, so we have to be careful that they come to the 200. They are slamming it all day. And the reason they are slamming it all day is they are buying. Right there, right now, the smart people have been buying all morning. All morning. And I will continue buying in my retirement later on if it keeps on dropping. I gave you AMD 85, 86. This is where I want AMD. Google 153. It's coming to the 153. NVIDIA 105. It's coming to the 105 buy. Palantir 86. It's coming to the 86. Everything we said is coming. That's it. Everything we said is coming. The only thing is I'm trapped. I'm the guinea pig for you guys, waiting to see where the tape slows down on the downside. And I suspect it might not stop. They might do it intranight. They are going to exhaust people looking for that long. I told you that all morning. Let's do one more giveaway and let's go on Topstep, the good, the bad, the ugly, how to pass those accounts, how to get payout. And yeah, I love Topsteps. There's a lot of stuff I like in Topstep, but there's stuff I'm not a big fan. So the key question is to get out or not to get out. That's the question. I just take the loss here and wait for a lower thing, but you never know when they start squeezing now. So the large stop 314. 314 is coming. The problem is our next stop is 180, and it might go to the 180. Be careful.
Well,
it might go to the 180.
Like I was saying, it's got to hold this 360. If it breaks this 360, it's down to at least 18,000, more likely down to 17,700.
17,700?
Yeah, 17,700. Just because that is where price shot up, and it shot through those levels and did not spend a lot of time there. So
No.
when it goes up quickly like that through it, it'll go right back down through it like that.
18.
It breaks through.
The line in the sun is right there. This 18, 188, 190. This is the line in the sun. I told you the pattern I want to see something like this. They go like this and reconstruct for tomorrow that 450 and the next few days. That's the huge important pattern now that you want to see. This, take a picture because that's exactly what you want to see between the intranight and everything. Look, take a picture. This is where I will go and do a lot bigger sizes. I might do some of the funded accounts. I'm waiting for three take profit accounts to reset as well. So we'll see. I'll show you that as well. Well, they did stop me, huh? Oh no, I got up. Let me show you. So I want to show you everything. Okay.
Yeah, we're pushing sharply lower now.
Be careful of the squeeze, guys. I'm telling you, I've seen it for so many years. You are pounding the short, you're pounding the short, and you have that huge up candle. You're too late. If you have not shorted, do yourself a favor. You're way too late. Okay? Let me show you something. Okay. Can everybody sees my accounts on Take Profit? Give me a quick yes, no.
Yeah, we see it, Mark.
Okay. So intranight, I lost 871 on the new eval, but you see that this account is going to pro, this account is going to pro, this account is going to pro. You need $6,000 to pass that. I needed to flip some micro. That means beginning tomorrow, I have 1, 2, 3 pro account plus my pro plus. I will have 4 accounts that I can get daily paycheck. On Topstep, I need 4 days, and I will be able to get money from the XFA. So it's pretty cool. Between Topstep and Take Profit, it's going to be 4 and 1, 5, right? On Topstep. And I have also a 150K XFA on Topstep. So it's not doing great, this one. It's like, I don't know, I think I have $2,000, $3,000 balance on it, but it's still in the play. So that's 6 funded account with those 2 prop firms, and I also use other prop firms. Now, I don't want to say publicly the other prop firms for a couple of reasons. Number one, there's liability. If tomorrow I give you if I give you a prop firm today and tomorrow they don't pay you or they go out of business, I look like an idiot, and I don't like that. You got to make your own research. And just observe where I trade. Where I trade should tell you everything about where you get paid, right? So just FYI, do not go to prop firms that have bad rep. Make your research on the forums. Listen to people that trade in those firms. They'll tell you if they get paid, they don't get paid, if there's a trailing drawdown, if it's an end of the day type of situation, if there's a consistency rule, what's your match drawdown, what's your target. What else, Travis, am I missing that is important when you look at firms? Anything else I'm missing?
Yeah, I think you covered it all. I mean, it's just knowing the rules and
especially the payout rules, guys.
Yeah.
A lot of firms, they make their evaluation accounts easy or easier to pass, like a 1 day, like Apex, they make you pass in 1 day. Even Take Profit, they do an end of the day drawdown on the evaluation, but then when you are live, it's all trailing drawdown. It's a lot harder, guys. Are they turning here, or they slide one more time?
Could be. That could be a 3-bar reversal right there.
Yeah.
It was a big push off of 300.
The safer trade is the recross of the 450, guys, and hold the 450,
Exactly.
430 area. Okay. I repeat, just follow the line. Take a picture of what I draw. They could trap you one more time all day, trapping the people looking for longs all day. And they could come with an intra-night or a last 3 p.m., 4 p.m., huge candle and squeeze, okay? So be very careful. Okay, we are going to do one more draw, guys, because I need to get out of here. And maybe I'll do a video, just a standalone video on the $9,000 on Topstep. But I'll give you 1 or 2 nuggets, though, before I leave on this one. StreamYard, let's do another giveaway. We are going to give you the probability of third calculator, patented indicator. We are going to do 2 giveaway for it. And then I'll start the piece on Topstep as much as I can, but I think I might do it as a standalone video, because it's already a long morning, guys. Okay, we are drawing right now. Let's see who is going to win the probability power indicator calculator patented tools today for a 30-day license. Kathy.
There's a thing to
redraw.
So yeah, the previous winners cannot win again.
Let's go again. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Harley user. Did he not win earlier on?
Yeah, he already won.
What did he win?
No, so not sure if he's still around.
Okay. Only if you claim it, you get it. But what did he win earlier on?
We had the rule of third drawing.
You know who is Harley? I think it's Marc-André. Let's redraw. I just realized who it is. It's Marc-André from Canada. Tom, here we go.
Here we go, Tom.
We have a winner. Tom, you are the winner of the probability power calculator. Just send me an email, please. Respond to the thing, come back to the chat and give me your 3-digit code, and we'll activate you by tomorrow morning. Refresh you reload your chart, and you'll get the probability power calculator. So, Tom, let me show you what it is. It's the right calculator here. See the one that gives you the real-time probability of buy and sell in real time? This is the one. Don't forget that I want everybody to know that there's few cases where it breaches the calculator, then the calculator resistance becomes support. Same here, what is support becomes resistance, and retest and go, okay? But 92% of the time, all prices are contained in the probability power calculator. So Tom, you are the winner. Let's do one more draw, and I'll give the, maybe we revert back to give you guys the probability rule of third, and then we'll do our top step segments. Or I can do it as a one-time video, and you'll get the video later tonight or tomorrow, and just take the time to do it right. Oh, 284, Travis. This is the area. Okay.
Yeah. Like I was saying, 60 now it's going to be resistance.
170, yeah. We have not reached our minor zone. All day it's going to be like this. They are going to exhaust you until 3-4 p.m. where at the last hour or intraday they are going to do boom, huge candle. They are going to like a huge candle squeeze that is going to cut your head. Let's redraw one more time. So we have Tom. Did you write it down, Trav?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, cool. Bernard, are you around, Bernard? Bernard has the tool, so he could get the critical time frame indicator, which I think I gave it to him. Bernard, let us know if you are around. By the way, it would be great to have you in the room, Bernard. So if you are around and you can hear me, oh, nice. So you want, what do you want? I can give you a one-on-one with me for 15 minutes, Bernard. You can have an extension of your critical time frame indicator. What do you want? Tell me what you want, and what you want, I will give. Do you write that down, Travis? Bernard 1?
Yep, I got it.
1. Okay. Bernard, let me know what you want, okay? Okay, that's it for the draw giveaway. We'll give giveaways next week. Remember, we are going to be back in our normal time frame. Next week, Tuesday, I will be trading with you guys. Wednesday, I will come and do the analysis pre-market at 8 a.m. I will do the same on Thursday, and that's it. 8:30 maybe on Thursday, and Wednesday, 8:30. Okay? Tuesday, well, let's do 8:30 a.m. the entire Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday next week. Here we go. Keep on pushing down. Keep on pushing down. See, it's pushing to the block. Look at the net sellers. This is where I bought the stock a little bit early this morning. But I have a little cash. I have cash left in the retirement account. I'm going to go buy some NVIDIA. I'm going to go buy the Palantir 85, the NVIDIA 105, the Google 153. Now it's 151.90, so it's even better. And I'm going to go buy the Google 150. Remember, we say 150, 148 Google. Write it down. 148, 150 Google. AMD target 86, 85. Those are great freaking buy for the next few months, guys. AMD 86, Google 150, 148, NVIDIA 105 right there. You are 50 cents away from the NVIDIA. Palantir 85. Okay? So you'll thank me by the end of July. Okay? Now, we are going to look. I don't know where it went. We are going to look at doing the top step. Remember, for the latecomer, I passed a 50K account in 2 or 3 days. And yesterday, in the incredible NASDAQ day, I was able to do a lot of micro scalp that were very, very profitable. You know, the swing kept on going $200, $300, 300, 200 points, $9,000 on a $49 investment plus my activation fee. So there was about $200 invested to make 9,000. Now, bear in mind, everybody, if I make 4 more days of $200 consistency, I can literally withdraw $4,600 right away. So $200 for $4,600. That's a pretty good risk ratio. That means I made 22 times my money invested in this prop firm and this particular account. Now, let me see if I can show you how many days it took me to pass this one. I think it was 3 days, but it might have been 2. But I think it's 3 because Travis knows that I set up my target about $15 below the target. Because sometimes they take you over and then it takes forever to catch up, whatever the crap there. Yeah. So this is the one that I passed. I passed it in 2 days. So this is cool. I can show you. Yeah, we are going to do a segment on Topstep. So can everybody, I don't know. Can you see this?
Yeah. When you drag it over, we see it.
Okay, great. Okay, this is the account that I passed. I started in April the 3rd. I passed by April the 7th, but it was 2 trading days because apparently it was the weekend. So look at this. Start capital, 0. Bam, and bam. Done. Do you see it? Give me a quick yes, no, please, on the stream, because at this point I'm here just to help. Hold on. I might take a trade here. Hold on. It's coming super close to my target, guys. I'm going to buy here.
It's close to testing it.
Order filled.
I'm long the micro, but I need to put a stop loss. Ooh, hold on. I need to go on trade of it. Something with the pen here. I need to wide all that shit one more time. I might be wrong. It might go all the way to 1,025, but I'll try it again here. Since it's an evaluation account, I don't care. And let's be wide. Let's be wide. Let's remove all the drawing. And let's see what happens now. I'm going to clean up the power indicator, short-term zone, long-term zone, and just keep the institutional zone now. Okay, well, I guess the Topstep segment might be later again. I cannot stay all day long, guys. You know, for me, it's not very healthy to trade past a certain time, but this is, I'm thinking this is it. Yeah.
Order filled.
Be careful. They might sweep 1875. Be careful. This was the area I was looking. Below the 450. Those were the 2 areas. So now is the area. If they don't come, then we have a serious problem from Trump decision yesterday. Let me look at my other accounts. Just bought another one. Just bought another one. If this is not the low, then it's very nasty. It's 18,050. That's why I'm going slow. This is why I'm going slow, guys. Can everybody on the stream sees that? Give me a quick yes, no, please. I'm still around. Usually I am at the gym by now. I go at the gym every day around 11 a.m. guys. I go to the gym at the hot room for about 2 hours. I do a cold shower in the morning, and I'm done trading. It's not good for your brain to trade more than 3-4 hours a day. It's very bad. I mean, I am not 20 years old anymore. See what I mean? Plus, it's not efficient. If we slam at the 18,050, I'm buying one more. So that's why my stop loss is super large. You are not joining me yet, right, Travis?
No, I'm done trading for the day. I'm locked out actually of my account, so
okay,
locked in my profits, so I'm done. But like I was saying earlier, if we don't get back above 360, we're going down to 17.7.
I think. Okay, so I'm going to tell everybody the safe trade here. The safe trade is cross above the red dash power indicator, retest the red dash 430, 420, and we fly. So your 420 is a safer trade. I'm taking a risky trade here with the 2 micros below the indicators. It's a very risky trade, right? Very risky. Don't take it. I don't want you to lose money because you can probably take a safer trade tomorrow. Why? I re-explained the safer trade so that we're all on the same page. Cross, undercut the indicator, I told you, retest, that's the safe point, fly. That's the safe point where I put the little smiley face here. Is everybody clear? Give me a quick yes, no. I want you to be extremely clear. They could still go to 18,050. It's very possible. Look, I was up $200. Now it's negative.
Order filled.
Right? This is the type of stuff that I should have trailed. By the way, I should trail on the dome. I should trail on the dome so that I don't lose money. Because it's a nasty area there. It might take all day till 3 p.m. and they might flush it one more time, guys. I told you they will exhaust you today. I told you you are going to get so exhausted of that trade. I think I'm going to move one at profit at least. I decided to move one at profit. Here we go. Boom. It stopped me. But why do I have all the other stuff? Oh, it created opposite orders. Oh, I need to get out of this one.
Order filled.
I need to get out of this one to clean my bracket. See, we had $200 of profit. You got to go on the dome when it's risky like this because they still can slam 18,050, but I think that might have been it.
Order filled.
Here we go. I go back into the long, but this time only one. And stop loss at the same level as before, the 18,018, right there. So it's super wide. Yeah, see, it's already 40 points. And I'm going here. Yeah, sorry. Sometimes that's what you have to do. You have to get out completely when you messed up with your bracket and you re-enter. You are just one commission away from re-enter. Be careful. They are going to zigzag. They are going, like I said all day, they are going to exhaust you looking for that long. Exhaust you. But this minor zone that we had, look, I took it out here. This minor zone was probably the support for the day. This 18,075 to this, what was that? Hold on, it's going to show. This one, right on the zone, look. 18,160. Look, it went right on the probability power indicator zone, right on it, and it held. So they could exhaust us one more flush at 18,050. But I'm telling you, I repeat, the entry price for the assets that I'm buying today, yesterday, what you said? So let's go. Let me tell you again. Let me repeat the prices because you have access to those prices right now, guys. Palantir, 85. You are very close. It's 86.60. NVIDIA, 105. You are very close. It's 105.73. Google, 148, 150. So be careful. There might be one more flush of 4 points on Google. AMD, 85. We're at 86.70. So I was a little early this morning on accumulating on the small portfolio, but I should be in a good position within the next 90 days. And this afternoon, after I'm done with you here, I'm going to drill and invest more with the retirement account. So let me show you in the retirement account before we go back to the prop firm stuff. Look, you always have to keep your mind like this. For 32 years that I've done this. Wealth, retirement account with tax efficiency and asset protection on one side. That's the biggest part of your brain. The smaller part of your brain as an added income stream is the prop firm. All right? Never reverse, everything on the prop firm, everything in day trading. No. Most of your asset and your brain should be in assets. Tiny part of your brain and your time should be in prop firms. And then you move on, you go at the gym and play golf. Okay? Yeah, so on the retirement account, let me show you out of my head stuff that I remember, okay? And I'll try to do that Topstep segment for you. So I'm going to show you one by one the stock that I don't own anymore. But I don't have a pen. If I do a pen, we are going to crash with the feed. I do not, so I have AMD, I have Google, I have Amazon, I have Apple. I do not have ARM anymore. I have AT&T, I do not have Square. Anything that is too much retail oriented, I got rid of before the crash. Coinbase, I still have. CrowdStrike, I don't have. CVS, I still have. CBDC, I still have. Intel, I still have. Meta, I still have. Palantir, I still have. Shopify is out of my portfolio. Tesla, Verizon, still in the portfolio. Everybody clear? Give me a quick yes, no. I wish I had a pen, but I don't have a pen. So I repeat. ARM is no longer in the portfolio. Square no longer in the portfolio. CrowdStrike no longer in the portfolio. Shopify no longer in the portfolio. Everything else is still in the portfolio with a lot of cash because I came in December with a lot of cash. I started selling some of the Palantir in January. So this $88,000 is being reinvested into asset for the past few days. And as a matter of fact, it was more. I reinvested more because I had already sold even more stuff since last week. Okay. See, they keep on selling. They might go 18,025. They might go 18,025, 18,075, guys. I told you they will exhaust you. Why don't you think I don't have 3 MNQ, 5 MNQ, 20 MNQ this morning? Because I'm not stupid. I go slowly. Ding,
Marc,
ding, 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 ding.
I just realized that we're over 5%.
What did you say?
5% down. So if you are trading in any prop firms that have the 2% to the limit down rule, you have to be flat in those accounts. So don't trade any Topstep funded accounts for one thing.
Oh, well, I have not traded my funded account. I told you I will not do that until Monday now. Because you need your chemical to go down, guys. I know I've been doing this thing for so long. Even after 33 years, I still need 2 days, 3 days to recompose from a day like yesterday. I mean, look at the shit that I've done. On April 3rd, I'm starting a 50K combine. Day 1, day 2, boom, 50K account passed, $49 spent. $49 spent, they call me for XFA. I have to pay the $149. Now I'm out $200. And then look yesterday, the freaking killing of my XFA. Day 1 of the XFA, $9,000 with the micros, with the crazy day of yesterday. If I had gone today in front of you trading my XFA, I can assure you I would have lost at least $3,000, even though I had a perfect analysis. But look, I have tried to get some longs there and there, and it got stopped as well. I can assure you I would have lost money. So I did it the smart way. I'm tired. I didn't sleep well. I had a great day yesterday on XFA that can build into a long live account, call for live at Topstep, which is not an easy thing. Need to rebalance my chemical, my tired thing, and I have the stream. The stream is distracting. I think I'm going to go on the stream and blow up my 9,000 gift from God from yesterday. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not stupid. I've been around the block for many, many years, right? See, I would look here for the long, guys. This is the moment, not only that you buy the stock I told you at the price that I think are super attractive. So I repeat for the latecomers. If you like to make money, stay. If you hate money, go, please. AMD, 85. Google, 150, 148. NVIDIA, 105. We're already at 104.70. You have a gift on NVIDIA. Palantir, 85. You are very close. Tesla, I don't know Tesla. I forgot the target of Tesla. I think it was 230. So be careful the Tesla. I think it was 235, 230 on Tesla. Okay. Yeah, see, this one is losing $270. It's a big loss for micro. This is going to put me at $1,000 loss on this.
We're over 6% down in the NASDAQ. The lock limit, the price limit is 7%, the first one. So we're very close to being lock limit down on the NASDAQ. So they'll pause it for, I guess it's 15 minutes is the pause. And then they'll reopen.
Do you have an exact price? 7%, right?
Yeah, I don't have an exact price. I can look real quick.
We're at 6.2%.
Right.
So what are you saying? Take the law. This is exactly what they are going to do then. They might lock it down 15 minutes, reopen with a gap.
And then, like I said, 17.7 is my target if that happens. But let me see. I didn't even realize that 17.7 was below 7%. So yeah, that makes absolute sense that we would do that. Let me look on the CME's website real quick to see what those loans are.
Yeah, I need to be careful because I don't want to lose that test account. I mean, I pay for it. I don't want to lose it. So I mean, even though I'm losing money, I still have a lot of shorting for it. I might get stopped anyway. I'm not moving my stop. I'll tell you that much. If they take me, they take me. But that means they take me at the bottom.
So, NQM.
Where is it? Because I had it in front of me and now I don't see it.
17,948. Yeah, 948 half is where it will lock limit at 7%.
It's almost at my stop loss.
And then if it reopens, then
they are going to sweep 18,000 and back up. Watch this. I'm going to get sweep at the bottom here.
For everybody's reference, the 7% limit is 17,948. 30%, 17,948. That's where
I had the percentage right in front of me, and now I don't see it. Where the heck is this?
Here we go. 6.75% down. So yeah, 948 half is where it'll lock the limit for at the 7%.
Coming very close.
And then the 13% is 16,799. So basically 17,000.
It's coming very close. So
Sorry,
I
68.
don't want to be caught where I lose the account.
Yeah, we're about to lock limit here.
950, you said?
Yep, 948.5.
Boom. Reached.
Yep, there we go. So there cannot be any sell orders. It can't go below
It's
that.
still going. It's still going.
Yeah, because I'm explaining that it can't go below that, but buy orders will be accepted. So it can always. It's never locked. It's never halted.
They are rebounding.
It can't go below that.
Order filled.
Do I get long? No.
Stop filled.
No, it stopped me. They stopped me. They must have something within the. Oh no! I had my stop. This is around here, guys. Let's see if we can recross this area, the 114. It might be safer. I told you they will exhaust you. I'm exhausted already, losing almost $1,000. That feels like that could be the one here. We're above the 1820.
Order filled.
I'm going to put a stop loss at 1820. 1804. And I need to move my target here. I need to let it breathe. Where's my target? 1804. You say where is the limit, price limit?
948.5. It's where we just hit.
Okay, 94 stop loss is fine. I have to let it breathe. Hopefully there's something coming up here now. And then I can start adding to the positions and catch up something. Above 100, it's looking better though. It's kind of shitty because you get stopped at 2018 to get back at 40. You see what I mean, Travis? It's kind of shitty. Ah, they are going back again. Look at the stocks, guys. Don't wait for the circuit breaker for the stock. I'm telling you, the stocks here. Look, Palantir 85, boom. Tesla, I don't know. I told you, I think it's maybe 235. Google 150, 148. Remember I gave you? AMD 85. You're very, very close to the target. Kathy, oh, they stopped me again. They halted Tesla. They halted the ES, Kathy?
So Kathy, they halt. The CME has limits for all their products. Those are all futures products. The CME. So all products have limits. Not all of them are 7%. The equities are 7% and 13 and then 20. But each product, like gold, has different limits and oil has different limits.
Why did not stop at 18,940? Like you gave us something.
It did stop there. What do you mean?
No, it did not stop.
Mark, I was explaining that. It can't go below that limit. However, the market is not halted. It just can't go below that limit for a certain period of time.
Oh, I didn't understand.
Buy orders are still good.
My understanding was they closed the market for X amount of time at 7%.
So,
see again.
Yep. Now we're breaking through that. So apparently we reached the.
So what's the next
time limit on the halt? So here comes 17.7. And
so much for Trump telling us that there was the time to buy. Oh, wow, this is not good.
So again, 16,800 is the next limit. That's 13% down.
No, because now I have 17,000 for 50, 17,800 and 17,450. This is opening the gate here. That's not good. They got to hold here. We need to turn above 18,100 like very, very fast now. Are they going to stop, or we are still within this 18 minutes?
Well, it already went below it, so we must be past the time limit of that already. Maybe it's only a 5-minute halt. Or
remember, the safer trade is the recross retest of 400, 410, 420. That's why I told you this morning I traded test account and bought stocks, because you don't get killed with that. You do not get killed. Cannot get killed doing that. Maybe here, look at this. I'm very tempted to buy here.
Order filled.
Let's try one more time. This is crazy stupid. What was the low? I don't want to get stopped again. You told me 960. I'll try again. Actually, we'll get it right. What's the worst that can happen? I'll tell you the worst that can happen. And I'm losing $100 reset on this test account. That's the worst that can happen. It's not a bad thing. It's just that at this point, this trade is very, very dangerous, guys. You have a safer trade right there above the 120 and above the 400. Write that down. This is really not a good trade, guys. It's very, very dangerous, that trade I'm doing. But it's a test account. I figure, hey, can I lose another $300 on it? That's fine. Because eventually, if you get it right, there'll be a huge squeeze candle today or intranight or at the last hour of the day. It's 12:30, but 12:30 is never a time where they really come, but they has been sold so nasty today. They did exactly what we said all morning anyway. Bottom of the box, they cracked the box. I told you, look, it's still showing on the screen. Undercut the box, reclaim the box, back up higher low. They have not done anything we have not talked about, really. It's just they slammed it a lot lower. And you were right, Travis. You called it. You say, I think it's... See, right now, if we recross all the 130, I like that trade a lot better now. A lot better. Now we can start the squeeze.
Order filled.
I need to push this. This, I don't know what the fuck it is.
Stop filled.
Oh, I don't know what happened. It took me my first contract. I don't know what happened. It took me my first contract, and I made money on it. Oh, well. Let me see. Something is wrong. My thing, no, it's right. I'm still on one. I'm telling you, I'm going to add here. Recross, retest the 130 area is good.
Order filled.
Just put another one. Push this one. Push this one.
Stop filled.
I don't have the time to adjust my bracket, Travis. It goes too fast on my bracket.
yeah, it's going really quick.
Yeah, I need to widen my bracket again. Freaking A. This is looking a lot better now.
Order
This
filled.
5-minute bar is over 150 points. So,
Yeah, it's looking a lot better now.
and it's not even half over yet.
Okay, I'm long 2 now. If we reclaim 400, this thing is going to be massive. So hold on. As a matter of fact, let me go here, and let me go here. And now I need to focus. We need to hold here now. Write that down. 1,075. So I'm going to bring my stop loss a little higher, right there, I think. Close to the 18,000. It's a very dangerous short. We don't have yet the confirmation, but the cloud is blue. It's the first time the cloud is blue this morning, guys. So I'm looking to see if we cross this line, retest this line, or a little below. Vroom. Is everybody clear? Give me a quick yes, no. I'm giving you the game plan. Right now, stream. I should be at the gym. And I still have not done my video or my segment I wanted to show you about making $9,000 on my XFA yesterday. Yeah, we still have not had the time to do this. $9,000 XFA yesterday on April the 9th. We have not had the time to go over the fact that I passed it in 2 days starting April 13, counting 1, 2 days. We don't know. We have been trading. Well, we're doing the work, I guess. It's not a bad thing. We're doing the work. I feel like going at the gym and just let those brackets play themselves. Try this. What do you think? You don't look at the ups, the downs. It is what it is. Yeah. This trade must hold the 18,120. Is everybody clear? Give me a quick yes, no. This is our blue line. We need to hold the 18,120 area. Is everybody clear? Blue line. It's a minor zone power indicator. We are at $200. It did a retest. I could have bought more. Let's see. Let's see if we are flying towards 400 now. I like to see above 200.
That 5-minute bar was almost 200 points. That's absurd.
Was it that flush to the 18,000, 17,000?
No, this bar we just completed, this up bar.
I don't know. I have the 45 seconds, so I don't see the 5-minute.
The low of this bar was basically 18,000, just below 18,000, and the high was 192, 18,192.
Remember, everyone, we got to hold the 115, 120. It's retesting again. It's again that retest right now. If I was gutsy, I would add one here at 120, 115. But look, that's kind of enough. If this thing moves 200 or 300 points, there is a potential $600 trade anyway, right? But I would like to scale a little bit more, catch up on this evaluation account. I should have bought this 120 retest. They might retest it again. I think they're like zigzagging around the power indicator line with the blue cloud, and they might go up here, push up exactly the way I have the pen. Here we go. They do exactly what I'm telling you, but it's not enough buffer for me to add. It's not enough buffer. I need to be above 220 to add now, or at least 180. It's coming. It's coming. Let's get the drawing out now. I showed you the direction before the direction. Now let's get the drawing out and focus on the zones. I need some water. I'll be right back. Yeah, it's completely empty. The trade looking good. I told you above 120, it's looking good. Here she goes. Here she goes. Yeah. Here she goes. The problem now is they put us in a position to chase. 180, 170 re-entry or add to a fill. 170, 130 re-entry. They averted the circuit breaker, right, Travis?
They say that again. They did what?
They averted, meaning
Yeah.
they avoided.
Well, they hit it and then they went below it, but
I would like to see one candle sweep down. What was this? 190 to 130, 60 points. I would like to see, so I'll give you a trick here. You can go from here to here, that's the distance. You push that bar and you do like this. I like to see if they retrace one more time. Otherwise, we are screwed. This thing is going to go up and up and up and up, and I will have to chase to add one here. I like to see if we retest 180 now. It's not going to give it to me, huh? What do you think, Travis? Your volume indicator pointing straight up, net buyer. You have the first blue cloud of the day, guys. And I need to fill my water. I want to add some size here because I have a great entry at 134 here. Come on, come back at 220 at least. 215, 210, I would like to add. I want to add here. It's going to fly.
Order filled.
I just added another one. Screw it. I'm going to push it. And then if it goes back, slumps down, guess what? I'm going to buy another one. And here we go. I am not able to move this stuff here. Why it's not moving my target again? Oh, here we go. Yeah. Kind of a chase here. It's not adjusting on your screen. That's weird. I moved the bracket. It's not adjusting on your screen. I was a little bit too early in a rush here. Look, here's the retracement candle I was looking for. And that's exactly the distance that I put. You got to
for 180, just hit 177.
If he goes 170 slam, I might take the crazy risk to add one more. Who cares? I was losing anyway. So, and again, this is a prop. It's $100, guys. I'm playing. I'm not playing the $10,000 XFA here. If they could sweep one more time towards 170, I see the volume indicator retracing. I would like to see a 170 sweep here and add. I don't know why. My bracket. Yeah, my bracket finally readjusted. What's my cost basis? Well, my cost basis sucks now because I chased the other one. My cost basis is 168, it seems. Oh. I will not add, I think, until we go towards the 400 area at this point. It's plenty enough for now. I need to control that risk. If it slams here, 127, 170, I might buy one last one. And I'm going to move the stop here in case it plays some games. Yeah, 50. I'm tidying up a little bit all the stops now. Yeah, because if you lose the 120 area at this point, but the trade is not on anymore. Well, that was a little frustrating morning. That zigzag, Travis, wasn't it? It was hard trading, man, to the bottom. Catching those bottoms are the hardest thing you'll ever do in your trading career. And this is why I do it with test account. I'm not doing it with funded account. I'm not doing it with my money. I'm doing it with one $100 test account on Take Profit. That's it. That's the smart thing of the morning. Now, when I have my confirmation above 400 during the night or during the thing, now I can take a wide trade of few micros and let it sit for, an entire day. Yeah. So my mistake here is I should have added at the bottom of my flag, but I did not. Is everybody clear? Give me a quick yes, no. I'm teaching you what I should have done. See, this was the entry right there. So I'm giving you gold right there. See, same distance here, same distance here. I go here, and that becomes the trade. So maybe they do it here again. It seems they want to hold all this area, the 155 now. 155, 155, 140 area is the area to hold for the longs. I'll be right back. And I still did not do my top step video that I wanted to do with you or alone. I need to move on, guys. Next week, one of my sons is getting married. It's going to be a busy week next week. And for the people who are there, we're going to do something amazing. So if you are on our tech service, you will get something amazing to have access to our community tools and the training. Okay. Also, for the people who are new, if you buy 20 Take Profit account, 20, so you get the funding, you will get the training from the mentorship from the Day Trading Zones bootcamp that we did in January and September. That was 2 weeks and 1 week, so 3 weeks of training, and it's about 6 videos, but they are long videos. Okay, so we'll do something very special next week, so stay tuned. But right now, you got to text. But for the people who really are serious about the prop firm account, if you get a lot of the prop firm account, you refresh your cookies and you use the code PPI on your exit, so you get your 30% discount on Take Profit and no activation fees. Then if you send me your receipt with 20 accounts, then I will give you access to the entire bootcamp. And the entire bootcamp is $997 anyway. So you get the training and the funds. But to tell you the truth, training is only as good as having the indicator and being in the live room every day. Like the stuff we've done this morning, you want to have repetition daily. Sometimes you have bad days, sometimes you have tough days like this, but overall speaking, we've done some good stuff with the prop firm, guys. And like I said, this new XFA, I'm not even touching, I'm not even looking at it besides showing you the dashboard because I don't want to touch it. This is my baby there, is not going to be touched until next week. This, I want the market to settle today, tomorrow, Friday, about Trump's posture, because if they break 17,009 again, well, I'm glad that I didn't run after the long here with my XFA or any of my funded accounts. Same, maybe it's God's way. The 3 pro accounts that I just passed on Take Profits will not be available until tomorrow anyway. So hey, maybe it's fair to say that if I had traded the pro account today, I would have lost some money, because I did here on the test account. I'll be right back, guys. I need a 5-minute break. I'll be right back. Bracket still in place. Go up, go down. We'll see what happens. Well. Looking better. Looking better. But I need to go above 400. Maybe if we go here, slams here, 220. One more time. I had one. Looking better. I knew that when they slam here, this is where you have to add. Okay, but my third one was such a bad entry. My third one was such a bad entry that I couldn't add a fourth one. My fourth one needs to be literally above 400 now. I have such a good cost basis though. Travis, what do you think? 168.
If 300 was kind of an area on the way down. So
yeah, I don't want to chase it here. Like you chase that candle, that's what happened, and it gets slapped. One thing you guys have to learn is NASDAQ is not forgiving when you chase, man. See, so we're going to take this little, let's remove all the drawing. We're going to take this distance to this distance, and we're going to bring it here, see if we can get some retracement around here, see? Does everybody see the logic? Give me a quick yes, no. By the way, if I was to take profit right now, yeah, that significantly reduced the loss of the test account. So that would be, see here, they give it to us. They slam into it. I'm going to add one, who cares?
Order filled.
I just added one, I just need to move the bracket again. Oh my God, it's been a long day. If they slam one more time, I might buy one more and I'm done. I'll be at 5 micros and I'm done. I'm looking at this area, guys. See, like that 220, 218, like a big flush. One more time, boom, and a big buy candle. I might be wrong, but look, when you use a test account that costs you only $100 to reset, and you don't take the risk, and you spent, now look, I'm already past my gym time. I should be at the gym, should be in the hot room. I don't like to trade a longer time, but because I was not around last week, I was on a business trip. Well, I was not around. When was I not around? Monday, Tuesday, right? So yeah, you guys didn't get Tuesday. You are not getting the Wednesday, the Thursday. No, you got Thursday. You don't get the Wednesday, so you don't see me until next week. So I stay a little longer, but it's a tough day, guys. It's a tough day. Yeah, it's not an easy day, guys. See, right now at that 210, I would buy, but I have so many already. Ugh. Should I buy? I'm afraid they flush here again at this 140 again. Now I'm fine with 4. I'm going to add when it goes above this 400. I add one more. It's enough for now. Does that make sense, everybody? Give me a quick yes no. Also, you have to not forget money management here. I'm trying to not do more than 1 micro per thousands of dollars of drawdown. So let that sink in your brain if you really want to pass prop accounts and make money. I do not use more than 1 micro per $1,000 drawdown until I have a really good cost basis. My cost basis here is not deep enough for me to add and add and add and add. We need to go above 400 soon. But I should have had, like I told you, that was the place to add. And he went right where I told you. I told you 220, 200, boom, 200. Okay? Because it's easy. This exercise is easy. You take this flag here to this top to this bottom. You take this top to this bottom, and roughly that's where you get your retracement. Plus you look at previous equal high, and now you get roughly an area of interest. You know, we held the probability power indicator support zone, which was the entry, safe entry of the morning, because everything else was shit. Now I'm looking to see if they can do the left 4-hour pattern, which is down, cross, recross, retest, higher low, boom, back up. Does that make sense? Yes or no? It's hard trading today, guys. And I wanted to do the segment. The most important thing for you guys really is to get the segment on how I did the 9K yesterday, past this XFA 50K in 2 days, even though it says, see, this XFA, this is my XFA. So this is my express funded account yesterday, April 9, made $9,000. But the XFA was passed in 2 days. Even though it says April 3rd to 7th, it's probably landing into a weekend, or it is possible I have not traded it. Because there's days I don't trade. Literally, I have days I don't trade, guys. There's a lot of days I don't trade. Like I lost, Travis, I lost 2 take profit pro account like this. Travis, I didn't trade it for a week. There's a rule that you have to trade your take profit accounts once a week. See, guys, if this trade goes, there's nothing else to do. All we can do is talk about maybe the take profit, but Topstep. But I want to do this video alone. I want to think about the structure of that video. I'm going to try to give you this video tonight or tomorrow for the weekend, plus the retirement video. And after that, I probably will not do videos for probably 2 weeks, because I'm going into a wedding for one of my sons. I'm going into busy, and I'm giving you guys a huge opportunity to start the group with us on April the 20th or 21st, whatever is that Monday after my son's wedding. We are starting a group of traders with us. Okay, I love you guys. Look, my cost basis is 168 here, 168, something like this. I think it is, or 14. 4, well, now he went up with the 4th contract. 14, 4 contract, 191. So now I'm up $1,000. If I was to get out now, I am almost break even for the day, but I'm not going to do that, of course, because now we can have this cross above the 4. My target is 400 to 500 now. Sorry, 400 to 440. The edge of the calculators right there. This becomes your target. Okay? So maybe if you retrace one more time, maybe 270, 269, maybe I'll add one more. And then bring the entire thing to the 440 and get out. And then be done for the day and reassess. Or maybe keep a runner till 4 o'clock, see if they are able to get back in the box. Okay? But that's looking good here. If it's looking better, let's put it that way. Right? It's looking better. Right? Looking better. A lot better. A lot better. Take a screenshot, guys. I think I'm going to call it a day. Take a screenshot. I want to add, if they slam 269 before they touch 400, write that down. If they slam 216, well, they are not. I was going to tell you, they slammed 269 before 400, then I want to add towards the 269. We have another 3 hours. If they retrace quickly 269, I want to add size. It's looking better and better. You know, it could be argued, Mark. I have 200 points almost of leeway between where the price is to where my cost basis is. But I like to see a retracement like this. We take the same bar, we push it over, and we are like, okay, what is this? 270. See? You see the experience? I didn't even need the bar. I was like, if I can get around the 269, 270, 280 retracement, one more time, it's an odd one. When you do it like this, you don't stress too much, but otherwise the alternative is you scalp a lot. You cannot really do that in accounts that have trailing drawdown. I am able to do it because end of the day I take profit for the test account. But as soon as you go to a pro account, I cannot do that. I have to take the profit each time it's back.
The
See,
market is in pre-open.
look. Now, look at the
The
pullback.
market is open.
Ah, I missed it.
There you go. Take it. Just spike to the red dash.
Oh, I missed it. I wanted to buy. Oh, it's coming also to my target. I need to push my target up.
It just spiked up there, Mark. You might want to take a couple.
Yeah, that was my target. This is $2,000. I'm going to finish positive, guys. I'm going to finish positive. Let's go to off. We're going to take 1,
Order filled.
2.
Order filled.
So now I have 2 left. 2 runners. Maybe one more. Maybe
Order
one.
filled.
So I'm positive. We are going to cancel this. We are going to move now here, and we are going to cancel this, and move this up. We have a runner in place, people. Wow! We came back. Positive. And look at my trailing drawdown is above the 4,500. That told you, it's playing poker. That's how you save it. That's how you make it. If I get out right now, I make almost $300 for the day after being down over $1,000. Just trading 4 micros, 4 freaking micros. Let me show you. Same account I had before. Do you guys see the account? Give me a quick yes, no. If I get out now, I'm positive for the day on this test account. And I'm at 4,700 drawdown, which means I'm back positive about the 4,500 that I paid this morning. The other ones are past. They are going pro account tomorrow. 7,100, 6,600, 6,800. Beautiful. We are back positive. Guys, I'm done. This was above and beyond long for me, but you saw the difficulty of trading, you saw the losing of trading, and you saw the comeback of trading. There's a lot of beautiful nuggets from this stream. Your likes, comments are appreciated, because at the end, no matter what, yesterday, this has been done, and that's just a fact. This has been done, passed in 2 days, and after it passed, it started in April the 3rd, and on April the 7th, we got the XFA up to 9,000, which means it's up to me to bring this XFA now from 9,000 to $20,000. No, what's the maximum? $50,000 before they move me to live, if they wanted to move me to live. But most importantly, I want to take payouts, consistent payout of 50% above 10 to 12K. Okay? I love you, everybody. There's a lot of lessons from today. Okay? Love you. Take care. I hope it was helpful. Don't forget, stay tuned. Really special way and incredible opportunity for you. If you are in our tech service, 954, what is this? I never forget the tech service, what it is. Hold on, let me try to tell you. If you are in the tech service, well, go to one of the descriptions of the video, look below the video, and make sure you're on the Think Wealth Differently community, guys. That's where you will be in the tech service, right? And this is also where you will be access to our free community. Yeah, it's a very tight community right there, right? I will give you the link before I leave. Think Wealth Differently, it's still free, but it's on invite only. You need to put the right text, the right email, not BS phone, not BS email to be accepted, because it's an automated process. And from there, we'll give you a unique opportunity to join us next week. And most importantly, guys, review the stream. It was very powerful. Yeah, it's the ups and downs of trading. But look, still up here. If I get out here, it's almost $200 for the day. It was a long morning, but it's on the back of the $9,000 on a real funded account yesterday at Topstep. And we'll see for the rest of the day here. If they go, see this area to me, this 220, 150 is of interest for me for a re-entry. Okay? Love you all, everybody, and stay tuned for that video on Topstep and that video on the retirement account for the next 3 days. Take care, everybody. Have a great day.